Fly, no lie, you know this. Holy.
And with all that being said, I've decided to continue my athletic and academic career at the Stanford University.
Yes, sir.
Network, it means everything to me. Back when I didn't have all these offers, maybe like one or two, he was always promoting me, trying to get me on the radar, this guy, you need to look out for him. It really means, the world to me. Big, he's been there, like I said, since I've been small. Always shouting me out and always just trying to put me on, just give me notice more than I really appreciate Big.
I mean, shoot, I was the new kid. Faison kind of was with the Ducks for a little minute. So my first year, of course, he had all the hype. He was probably by like 6'2" at 12. He was a mutant. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was a mutant. But I mean, from then you could see just the potential he had. I mean, I'm not surprised he's the number one quarterback. If you would have seen him in youth ball, you would have thought he was the number one quarterback in that class back then. So I mean, like going against him kind of like prepared you already for like what high school was. I mean, he looked like a high school quarterback around that time. So I mean, like trash talking with him. He's more quiet though. I will say that he don't talk that much trash. But I mean, like trash talking with him, going out there and hitting drills with Faison. I mean, I kind of like just builds you ready. I mean, hopefully I play against him at college. I would love it.
As y'all know, this is the Sizzling News Podcast. What going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the podcast. Week 11 Sizzling News Pod. Look, man, we got everything in store for y'all for today. Man, we're going to have a hot topic debate about who wide receiver one is in Georgia. Everybody's going to chime in. We got Marcus Week 11 headlines. As y'all know, I'm coming with the energy because it's the last week of the regular season. This is it. Playoff spots are on the line. Region championships are on the line. So it's a lot at stake, man. We're going to get y'all boys right for the final week of the regular season because y'all know next week is going to be bye week for everybody. So we got to get y'all boys right for a jam-packed show. We're excited. We're going to get into our game picks, where the standings is the last week of regular season, and obviously our top performers of the week, man. But let me welcome on the panel. Let me start with my guy, the guru, the extraordinaire, one of the best in the business, Arvon Bacon Network. What's going on?
What's going on, brother, man? Appreciate the intro, man. Just ready to grind this information, get it to y'all, get it to the people, man. So let's do it, bro.
Let's do it. All right, next up, man. Hey, gotta be the best insider in the game. Now I know y'all be looking at me, y'all think I'm an insider, man, but I'm talking about the best insider in the game. He knows the coaches, he knows the players. A little bit polarizing, but he do his job. He do his just do, man. QB Marcus, my guy.
What's going on, man? Appreciate the intro, man. You on one today, man. Thank you, man. Thank
yes,
you.
sir. Gotta be, man. Last week, gotta get right. And last but not least on the panel, we got the guy. Sometimes they want to punch him in the face. Sometimes people want to, you know what I'm saying, strike him down. But he gonna keep it real. One thing he gonna do, and why he's always in front of the show. One of the best inside recruiting guys, get you exposure and out there. My guy, Julian Kovard, man. Welcome onto the show. What's going on, Ju?
I never give Clayton County props. Never, ever in my life. Sometimes you got to be a villain. It got to be a villain. I'd be the villain. I'd be the bad guy. I'd be the one that caused the controversy. But I don't really see it as controversy. Clayton County football is trash. Shout out to Lovejoy. Y'all about to get beat by 35 by the minimum.
Hey, dude, somebody said Roswell is that team already starting off the show. Big victory. We're going to talk about that a little bit later, man, but your quick reaction to that.
No, absolutely not. Next.
We'll leave it. Wow. We'll leave it there. All right, fellas, let's talk about these standings real quick. I'm gonna show the audience at home, man. Y'all can see where we are currently located right before the regular season, man. So here we go. Week 10, or obviously, let me change that. Week 11 records, man. So as you guys can see, Marcus went 8-5. Julian tied him, and me and Bacon stopped at 7-6. So it's been a little bit tough, you know what I'm saying? But we figured it out. Obviously, Julian's still on top. Got a 6-game advantage right now over me and Marcus, who's to him. And obviously, Bacon is 1 game behind us. So, fellas, as we talk about the show for today, what do you guys think of the current standings and where they at?
Well, for the most part, I think if Julian didn't pick certain Clayton County teams, he would have kind of, well, you know, sometimes he pick Clayton County teams, but he would have kind of went more up. But Hey, it's competition. I mean, it looks pretty good, but you know, we gotta Julian have to have a bad week this week, you know. So you know, that's the only thing I gotta say.
How you feeling, Bacon?
to be one game back, you know what I'm saying, out of second place. We want to be in first place, but hey man, Juice want to throw some games this week. You know what I mean? We can slide you a couple cheese crackers. Especially we can do with this, you know what I'm saying? Point shave is pretty popular these days. We would really appreciate you, bro. Just a little 3 or 4 games, you know what I'm saying? Keep a 5-game lead.
Hey, Ju, remember for the winner, what's on the line? It's Juicy Crab, so don't forget.
I'm not picking Clayton County team, so I'm going.
Oh man.
North Clayton play Mount Zion this Thursday. Both Clayton County teams. I'm picking both of them to lose. It's gonna be the first double lose game in history, and that's what's gonna put me above all of you because you think there's gonna be a winner. There's gonna be no winners out of this game. You're gonna see a -0 to -0 score. You ain't never seen that before.
Man, here.
All right, fellas. I'm gonna throw this to y'all, man. How do y'all want to start off? Y'all want to start fiery, or do y'all want to get into Marcus headlines first? We start about wide receiver 1. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna let y'all boys determine how y'all want to start it off.
Let me knock out.
Start. The wide receiver 1 conversation is already done.
No, we need to have a discussion. So
I talked to Alex. I talked to Brandon Dad. I mean Aaron Dad. Brandon. I hope you watching this. I talked to some receiver coaches. I asked them, could they come on? They said they can't. I was like, damn. It is not no ordinary receiver coaches. It's the receiver coaches at University of Georgia. Y'all know what y'all told me in confidence. I want to put y'all text messages on the screen. Jalen, Chris Coley, however you say your name.
James Coley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, James, yeah. Damn. Hey. They said they can't come on, but when we do 707 or we got to go to UGA for whatever reason, y'all can ask them in person. And I want them to repeat. And I want them to FaceTime me when you ask them so they can say exactly what they told me.
All right. I got you. If Georgia lets us on, you know, Georgia's real strict about media, but if they let us on campus, sure.
We'll see him at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll ask. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you start. We'll hit it a little bit.
So I'll just spit through it. So Carver, they end the regular season 10-0, the first team in the state to end their regular season at a high rate. So they got a playoff berth. You know, they got a 2-week bye week. So Carver 10-0, man. So shout out to them making 10-0. Kale win the region. You know, for them to win the region is pretty spectacular. After I called them soft, you know, kind of. You know, gave them a little pedigree. So they win their region. So shout out to Coach Bobby May, Coach Vic, and all those guys for winning the region. We got, you know, Craig Danbridge. He had a fantastic game. You know, he had a fantastic game coming into this week, man. Trending on Max Preps, trending on a lot of media outlets, man. So look at that one-hand catch right there. You know what I mean? A lot of receivers can't really do that.
Aaron Dad is on
like
live, by the way.
And he didn't.
We're gonna have that discussion in a second.
And and it didn't look like he was getting the ball. So that's the crazy part about it. So yeah, Danbridge is that guy. So all right. North Cobb, they scored 70 points, the most points they scored this whole entire year. So I think they kind of needed this win, you know, kind of leading to the playoffs to be a confidence booster. So man, 70 points. That was pretty remarkable for North Cobb. For a lot of people, you know, been saying they can't do this and they can't do that. So they finally, you know, showed what it was worth.
Okay. All right. So 70 points. Feeling good about North Cobb going to the playoffs?
You said what? You said what? Say that again.
Feeling good about North Cobb. You know what I mean?
I think
quarterback play to win in the playoffs. So no.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that too. But I feel like they building confidence. I feel like they building confidence coming into the playoffs. They could be a sleeper. They could be a real sleeper. And North Atlanta came out and beat the number one team in the region, West Forsyth, which I think no one would have thought. North Atlanta's team's been struggling all season, and they came out with a win versus West Forsyth. So that was a real underrated game. No one really would have thought that. So shout out to Coach Jamie All for getting that win. And they will make the playoffs this year. They got the 4th spot into the playoffs, so they snuck their way into the playoffs.
All right. Okay, making the playoffs again. What about this one? This is a big one.
Yeah. We talked about it last show. We ended up kind of messing up on the game, but yeah. Eagles Landing, man. You're talking about a team that got blew out 60 points versus Stockbridge. You know, this team really couldn't score offensively. They struggle to stop the run. They can't beat anybody, really, but they beat Jones County. They beat Jones County somehow, some way. Overtime. It was an overtime win, and I don't think I looked at the standings. I think Eagles Landing got a crack. They got a crack at it to make the playoffs as the 4th seed. So, yeah, they got it done. And they made the playoffs last year by default, but they can make it this year for real.
Bacon, real quick, just your reaction to that. I mean, we seen Stockbridge lose like by 4 points to Jones County. Jones County was not the presumptive favorite because you got Locust Grove, Stockbridge, everybody in there. But just how shocked are you were you of this game?
Yeah, I was shocked. I was for sure Jones County was going to win this, being the more complete team. Haven't seen any film, but there's no secret that Eagles Landing does struggle offensively. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably the biggest shock for me this entire week.
Jones County need to tighten up. It's that Clayton County behavior. I picked them to win that game. Eagles Landing shouldn't have won. I know it had to be how you get blown out by 60-some points by Stockbridge. Stockbridge goes and plays Jones County. They lost. They should have won. So you talking about the team that beat the team that blew you out by 60 points and you come and beat them? They must have had their whole team out with the flu or something. If you're gonna do stuff like that, lose games like that, you might as well just be a Clayton County team. Just change the school district.
And the thing is, good point, Julian. Jones County lost to Woodland, and Woodland lost to McDonough, and McDonough's not making the playoffs. So it's just that region is just everywhere when it comes to it. I guess it's just a bunch of teams just losing to each other just for the heck of it. But it's awful, But Eagles Landing, they win next week or this week. They'll make the playoffs. I think they need somebody to lose. We shall see. So,
all right, there it is. All right, Mark, let's hit the next one.
All right, Harrison beat Hillgrove. Hillgrove is on a 2-game losing streak. I would have never thought they was going to be on a 2-game losing streak. Talking about a team that only lost. Well, they didn't lose last year. Team didn't lose last year. Now they're losing now. I'm hearing a lot on the offensive side, can't move the ball. So this is a real tell that Hillgrove, they can't compete with the big dogs. They only can beat the teams that's under them. Losing to Harrison and McEachern. It's not a good look so far. And you talking about a team that went to the 3rd round last year, lost to Carrollton. It's not a good look for Hillgrove. But one thing I can say, Harrison is trending. Ain't y'all went to that game?
Mm-mm.
Y'all didn't go to the game? Oh, I thought y'all posted Donovan Martin. But the thing is, Donovan Martin's doing a good job. Aiden Watts is doing a good job. This Harrison team is clicking after they lost to McEachern. Yeah, they on the roll.
Okay. Go ahead, Bacon. Go ahead. You just want to say something?
No, I'm just gonna say, man, it was a tight game down the stretch. I think it was like maybe 2 minutes. It was a tie game. Harrison forced a fumble, man. I mean, it all comes down to turnover battles. You know what I'm saying? Harrison had to, put the ball at the right time. Got the onside kick, and they got the upset on the road.
Smooth. All right. Hit the next one. What would you go for here, Marcus, on this one?
Yeah, they 0-10. I mean 0-9. Well, they go 0-10, but they not doing so good this year. The coach is getting fired this year. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody else is going to get the job at Union Grove. It will be someone that played at Ewing Grove. I think it's somebody that's coming from college. That's a former GA will be the head coach at Ewing Grove. So they're going to rebuild. The team is disgusting. They're not good.
There it is. We'll leave it there. All right, let's talk about this one. Julian, you posted a lot of clips to it from this game. So, Marcus, I'll start with you, then go to Julian.
Yeah, Roswell, man, you talking about a team that's, man, they like to run the ball. They're going to run. They're a physical smash mouth team. And for Gainesville to come out, to lose to it, the offseason that Gainesville have, there's no way they should have lost to Roswell. Don't get me wrong, Roswell has some great players. But let's be for real. Gainesville has 4 stars, 3 stars on their team, and you lose in a key point of the region. Now it's a 3-way tie in the region. That's not good football from Josh Niblett, man.
Julian?
So I think it was like 1 or 2 punts the entire game. Nobody played good defense. Gainesville, they secondary got to tighten up. Not that good. They got Elijah Watson. He played a pretty good game. Played a little bit of everywhere, nickel, corner, field, and boundary corner. But other than that, secondary didn't look too good. They supposedly had a 5-star player. Don't know who that is. Didn't show up, I guess. I guess he was hurt or play. They couldn't stop Roswell. Like, Trey Smith is absolutely amazing at quarterback. They ran the whole offense through him. They needed him to get a first down. He running through people. He looked like he's about 5'11", 210, 205. They couldn't really stop him. His throwing motion is kind of weird, like a sidearm. Made my rotator cuff every time. Made my rotator cuff hurt every time he threw the ball, but came out with zip. It was accurate. He got a rocket, and then he has a great receiver in Wills Campbell. Absolute monster. It's the white boy, number 10. Couldn't be stopped the whole game. But Gainesville, they should have won the game. They were more talented. They could run. They couldn't be stopped running the ball. It seemed like every time Nigel Newkirk touched the ball, by the time he got the ball from the handoff, like the linemen were like 2 yards down the field already. Like, they're just moving the entire line, pancaking linebackers. And it was the pivotal moment in that game came in the fourth quarter when Gainesville was on the 1-yard line, and it was 4th and goal. And I'm saying to myself, it's 28-30. Go ahead and kick the field goal. You'll go up by 1 point, 31-30. Try to play defense. If you don't, just run the ball down the field and score again. Bro, they went for it. Roswell stopped them on the 1-yard line, and they went on to score that same drive, 99 yards. And that was the pivotal moment in that game. But it was not defense played on either side that whole game. I think it was like 1 or 2 punts.
Wow.
So Gainesville going to have to tighten up. They want to go far in the playoffs. I mean, on paper, it seemed like everything is perfect. They got really good coaching. They got a really good team. And Roswell was matching up with them, like playing man-to-man. I don't think Gainesville did a good job exploiting that. You had number 2, Phillip Williams. It seemed like every time he went out for a route, nobody could guard him. He was always open downfield. He probably averaged 30 yards to catch a game. And then you had Cameron James. I don't know who was trying to guard him. They were doing an okay job, but I think they could have exploited the matchups. But I think in that region, you got Milton, Roswell, and Gainesville. Milton and Gainesville both have 1 loss in the region, and then Roswell is undefeated. But they play Roswell this Friday. So they mess around on some trap game type stuff and lose. I don't know how they
tie, right?
Yeah, it'd be a 3-way tie for first. So I don't know how they'll decide. I don't know if it's point differential or what. But hey, based on how Roswell played defense, that game can go either way this Friday.
Okay.
So would you say that the lack of offensive production from the wide receiver, is that on Kareem, or you think that's a coaching thing with Gainesville?
No, that's a coaching thing. Kareem played a good game. Kareem Hughley is like really good. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Great decision making. Stays composed. Pocket composure is A1. Keeps his eyes downfield. He will get out and scramble, but he's not trying to. I like Kareem Hughley. Like, very impressive. He never gets too up, never too, like, he doesn't move up or down. He always just straight face, like always focused, not very emotional at all. I like him. The offense is complete. I mean, they should have won the game.
Right.
Yeah, but I think they coaches. If somebody's playing man against you and you got Colin Porterfield, Cameron James, Phillip Williams, no, I don't think any team that y'all play can match up against all three of them, especially not with that old line and that run game.
Facts.
Yeah, so you got to find the mismatches in there somewhere and exploit that.
And the defensive line gave them nothing. Like Eddie Kane to get back there. You obviously you didn't see Xavier Griffin back there, the other defensive end. Nobody made any plays. That's crazy.
Leonard, number one, that defensive end, that boy's a dog. He was all over the place. I was asking the coach about him. I was like, who is he? He don't have any offers. And that's how it's supposed to be when you're an impact player. People are supposed to come after the game as you are, just based on your performance. We're supposed to notice you without looking for you. And he was saying he didn't play last year. So I'm pretty sure he'll get offered by a few schools. He got the size. He's probably about 6'2", 215. He can play edge somewhere. But he's a really good player. But Xavier Griffin, he got 5 stars. Man, I don't know who the hell gave him 5 stars. Like they got to do a better job with that, bro. They got to do a better job. I come to the game. If I tell you to go to a game and tell me how Tyler Axon do, you don't have to know what team he played for. You don't have to know what number he is. You don't have to know anything about him. If you ask me, what position he play, you'll find out. Just go. He got 5 stars. He going to stand out. He's the best player on the field. It's obvious. Somebody was media was standing next to me. They're like, yo, is number 8 really going to go the whole game? I think he's number 8 or number 5. I don't know. He was like, is number 8 really going to go the whole game with no stats? This is in the third quarter. You 5-star player? They had you at linebacker and they running the ball up the middle the whole time? Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's tough.
All right, we'll leave it there, man. Great discussion by both Julian and Bacon, man. Appreciate that insight. Last one, go ahead, Mark.
And Lithia Springs, they won versus Alexander. So good win for Coach Ben Arnold. Ben Arnold, they're on a good track. Next year, the team is young. Next year, if they can get in a region where they can compete, this could be potentially a good team. A good team. So shout out to Coach K-Mac and all those guys over there. So
We have it, man. Week 11 headlines. Big QB Marcus, man. So I appreciate you for that, my brother. All right, man. We're gonna get into the discussion, man. Julian's already hinted at it. I actually ran a poll on YouTube, so y'all go check it out. Please go vote. Let us know. I know some of y'all are watching on Instagram. Bacon, let us know if anybody in your comment section responds or says anything about this debate we're finna have or in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. QB or excuse me, wide receiver 1 in the state of Georgia. We're not talking about, we're talking about right now seniors. We're not talking about anybody else. We're talking about seniors right now. Who's the best receiver in the state? So who want to start?
I want Julian to start.
All right. Graphic while you do that. Hold on. Let me pull this up for you so you got something to look at when you do it. Go ahead.
Who stopped Aaron Gregory ever? Any game? You talking about who's better, Aaron Gregory or Craig Dandridge?
Mm-hmm.
Who Kirby Smart came to go see first when they was playing at the same time?
I mean, you said he was at Douglas County. I don't know. I wasn't there.
He went to Douglas County, man.
All right. You say so.
He's sending there talking to them folks before the game, and then the game start. I just had to show my face. I know signing day is like a month away, and you committed to Texas A&M, and you have been for a minute. But I just had to show my face and say, "What's up, to you, man?" Now I'm gonna let you know, you the best receiver in Georgia. I've been doing this for 29 years. It's very clear. But I'm gonna come out here and watch you play a little bit, and then I'm headed to go see the other guy. You know what I'm saying? Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy, Coach? Aaron, don't worry about that, man. You're number one priority. All right? Flies in a helicopter, go sees the one who is not the priority, and goes watch him play a game where he get 3 catches and 38 yards and lose by like 30-some points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you know what he says to him? Good game, man. I went to go see Aaron before I came over here. And I think you watch his film, and you learn a few things. Never lose this again. But nah, Aaron is the best. He's the second best player in Georgia behind Tyler Axton. It's not close. Bro. It's not close. It's not close. It's not close. Aaron made his name on the team with Keith Kelly, Jalen Murphy, Deidris Redden, Adam Carter, Devin Carter, James Johnson, Brandon Ellison, Monte. I don't know Monte's last name.
Gooden.
Yeah, and then you had Sire. Sire Hardaway throwing the ball. So that Sire is really good. I'm not trying to take
Plain State.
but he's not what Dandridge had at Cambridge. And then you got Weston Taylor. He threw for 3,600 yards and 36 touchdowns last year. Like that, he had a great quarterback. He didn't have that many weapons. You don't have a run game for real. You're the main guy. Aaron gets far less targets, and he just catches a higher percentage of the passes, and nobody can stop him. It just is what it is. Me and Terry's favorites go to the game when they play Carrollton and Beaufort. We like, bro, what are y'all doing? Just throw it to number 4. Terry's had a saying, if you want to scope, get the ball to 4. If Aaron would, well, come on, bro. He's in 6A. This like what, top 10 hardest classifications to play in the country? Imagine if he was in 4A with them quarterbacks they had at Cambridge with no run game, and he was the main player on the team. Imagine what he would have did. Like it was too many people to get a ball to at Douglas County. DeMarcus Lindley, James Johnson, this is part of the run game. Mike Hasty, I think that's his name. Billy, number 7. Kiki running the rock. Brandon was running the rock. This is the most loaded offense probably in America. Like, you don't really get a chance to shine. Like Terry's favorites, he played at Carver. He clearly the main guy. Got 750 yards rushing, averaging 22 yards a carry, and then he got 880 yards passing. Receiving. You can't do that when you on a team like Douglas County. You're not even gonna get that many opportunities. And nobody ain't stopped him.
4A. We got one comment, Naj. 4A versus 6A, both good, but y'all know
that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit.
I agree.
When you going to Carrollton and Beaufort versus who Kel play? I mean, not Kel, but Cambridge play.
They 4A.
They got Kel. You got Creekside.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you, but 4A ain't no scrubs though.
Facts.
No, but
I mean,
can't get people 6A.
I get what y'all saying, but 4A got dogs too though.
It's about the stats. It's about each player is in the classification for a reason. Whoever they play, they supposed to dominate. It doesn't matter. Oh, they in 5A. They're in the classification. Their job, if they putting up total yards, 2,000 yards, they a good player. It don't matter. Oh, he in 6A, because you have a couple 5 stars and the 3 stars. They don't match the stats. So classifications, putting up the stats within that classification, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all.
Yes, it does, bro. Yes, it does, bro. If you look at the top leaders every year,
dog is a dog.
No. If you look at the top receivers in rushing and receiving every year, they're gonna come from where? 1A and 2A. Because if you like that, you're gonna put up crazy numbers against terrible competition. 1A football is the worst football I've ever seen in my life. Kewan Brown, aka Bama, they went to South Atlanta. This man rushed for 2,700 rushing yards in one season. Zayden Cook last year, he rushed for almost 3,000 rushing yards in one season. He was in 1A, Kewan Brown was in 2A. You cannot do that in 6A football. These people will crush you. Like the classifications do matter. If you at a lower classification and you're not putting up crazy numbers, you're not that good. If you're in a higher classification and you putting up fairly good numbers, then you know what I'm saying, you are good. But the classifications that will impact them, like your stats that you have.
So
ask Teddy Gerard. You see how that's going.
That means he's not good. I'm not saying he's not good. That means he's not producing as much. Like,
because the competition is better.
I totally agree. But my thing is, we can't sit here and say these players are not good because they're not putting up the stats within their classifications.
Nobody didn't say that.
That means they're good at what they do.
Nobody didn't say that.
Because you got players that don't do. You got players that don't do shit. You got players that don't do shit, and they still ranked within their classifications.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the classifications will impact your production. If the lower your classification,
You're right.
the higher your production will go up because the level of competition goes down.
See, my thing is, me personally, I have to go with Aaron. Not saying Craig is not a good receiver, but I just look at a span where, hey, you're talking about they're both marketed high caliber players, but who made the most stain? Who has been on a track record? That's Aaron. He's been doing that since he was a sophomore. You're talking about a kid that came from a Christian school and a Christian school. Now he's translating it to 6A, playing against some of the top corners. If you look at
and
the
doesn't
past
get spammed the ball.
Say it again.
And he doesn't get spammed the ball. Who Adidas signed? They signed two players in Georgia: Tyler Agason and Aaron Gregory.
That's fine.
Did they sign Craig Dandridge? Hell no. Craig Dandridge is phenomenal. Like this, he averaged over 100 yards a game. Like he that guy, motherfucker fast as hell.
I'm glad you know.
When you talking about who better, Aaron or Craig? Come on, bro. If I put Aaron on Cambridge team, he would probably average 160, 170 yards a game. One, nobody can stop him. Two, he gonna get more targets. Three, he playing with better quarterbacks. Four, he playing against lesser competition.
Better quarterbacks is tough.
But
I mean,
better quarterback is iffy because it's not really a difference for real. I mean,
no. Hold up. First off,
and Mike Johnson. You know what I mean?
Aaron Grayson Taylor is better than Zaire Hardaway, Mike Johnson,
is ranked, bro.
What are you talking about?
We're forgetting Mike Johnson is ranked though.
Mike Johnson, bro. Let's talk about the season. Let's talk about reality. I don't care about no stars, no stats. Let's talk about reality.
I'm just saying,
Mike Johnson is not producing like they are taking him out the game. What are you talking about?
They still taking.
You can talk about Teddy Gerard. Hey man, Teddy Gerard ranked. Boy, look what's going on. Look at the production. Look at the production. Mike Johnson is being taken out the game by his coaches.
My thing is Aaron Gregory has played with more than 5 damn quarterbacks and still putting up over 700 yards in his career. He has played with 3. He played with 4. He played with 3 different quarterbacks this season. Last year, he played with another quarterback. He played with Zaire, and he's still putting up remarkable numbers. That's like the ball goes to the guy that's making and he's still making plays with these different quarterbacks.
And on his sophomore and junior year, he had James Johnson throw him a touchdown. In both years.
He played with 6 different quarterbacks.
And you on the team with Devin Carter, James Johnson, bro.
You said Devin Carter not that good though.
It don't matter. They're giving him
you can't go at one line and say it don't matter, but
you're splitting the targets. That is the point. You have no point. I have the points. You're splitting the targets. You are splitting the targets. Devin Carter, Jalen Murphy, Kiki, Adam Carter, Brandon Monte. You're not going to get the ball as much on the team like that as you would on Cambridge. If you put Craig Dandridge on Douglas County, he's not going to have the same amount of catches. They have more players. If I put James Johnson or I put Devin Carter, if I put Kiki, matter of fact, how about I just put all 3 of them on Cambridge because that's the reality that Aaron got to play with. If I put them on Cambridge, how many catches you think Dandridge is going to have? You think he's going to have the same production? No, because the ball is spread out more.
He only had 2 good seasons.
You talking about Aaron?
Gambridge. He only had 2 good seasons. And I'm not saying that's bad, but if we're having a debate here, we got to compare, contrast the stats.
Bro, like just imagine we put them other guys on Cambridge. He's not gonna have 60 catches. It's impossible.
I mean, he's nasty, bro. That little bump sideline. But I got what? Maybe a half inch of space. That's
not good enough for Adidas.
That might be good enough for Adidas, but I think
it's not good enough for Adidas. Adidas go get the best guys.
Aaron the best receiver in GHSA, period. You know what I mean? But Craig is more like AJ Brown. I think AG is more of a Justin Jefferson.
Oh man, now it's on fuck. See, now we can't even do it no more.
He'll slide back in. Yeah, well, we got a comment. I don't give Langston Hughes enough credit for what they did to DC. What you think about that, Jew?
I can go win a game too if the coaches are in a frenzy and they tearing the quarterback down mentally. That's not like, come on, bro. When you see a team arguing amongst each other, that means the game is almost over. Shit. They fight each other. We ain't even got to fight them. That's what happened on the Douglas County sideline. Come on, bro.
Okay, let's go back to the wide receiver one debate. Sorry, I got my computer died. I want to go to Bacon and get his take real quick, and we're gonna address.
You already said AG better. You should have been here. Now it's your turn.
You said who?
He said Aaron Gregory better. It's your turn now.
Oh, he didn't. Go ahead, Bacon. I didn't hear him.
Nah, but I think AG is the best receiver in 6A, man. When I talk about Aaron Gregory, I always bring up the Friday Night Lights performance he put on with Coach Hill. He went through every DB. They was trying to line up twice. You know what I'm saying? You got Zach Smith was out there. A bunch of DBs was out there. Had Mook throwing the ball, shot to Mook. But like AG's, but he just, you know what I'm saying, the way he just slick, know how to get off the ball, get off the press, you know what I'm saying, high point the ball, do it all, man. And he blocked, you know what I mean, come down, play safety. He checks all boxes, man. And he cool, calm, and collected, you know what I mean? I believe this Friday he's watching the cheerleaders dance, ultimate teammate. So for that reason, man, AG, bro. All day, every day of the week.
Well, now it's my time to talk now. So I'm going to give you my wide receiver one. My wide receiver one is Craig Dandridge. All right. I like what he can bring to the table. Y'all say what y'all want. Y'all talked about Douglas County, and to refute that, Douglas County is a bigger brand than Cambridge. Cambridge, remember, they just started winning region championships, just made it to a quarterfinal round ever in their history. And they are a newer football team as well, something that y'all probably didn't even know. They haven't even been in, I think, Circa or in situation in GHSA that long. I think it was the 2010s that they just became a team for real. So that's one. Two, he can't help the amount of targets that he get. Like in the game against Kel, he was just making plays, right? Like the ball was just thrown to him and he was just making spectacular plays.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think for me, he's a more freakish athlete to me than Gregory is. It's no disrespect. Like Gregory's that guy, he's that dude, but I'm going to take Dandridge in terms of what he can do right now for me. One. Two, where he's going to be on the next level. Y'all sleeping on this kid. This kid is an animal. This kid runs 100 meters. This kid runs track. He's gotten physical. Y'all go by Cambridge one day and watch the way that kid works. That kid is different. You know what I'm saying? And you go when you pull up the stats, the last 2 seasons, since we talking stats, Gregory is 22nd. To y'all point, y'all bought up Rakeem Kelly. Y'all bought up, obviously, Devin Carter.
Look what the quarterback they had.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'll let you finish.
Let me finish. Last year, Gregory was 51 last year with Devin Carter, James Johnson. Remember, James Johnson moved the quarterback at the end of the season with injury, right? 915 yards and 9 touchdowns, right?
You got
last year, 120.2 yards, 1,443 yards, and 14 touchdowns. Okay, it's one of the top in the state. This year, top 5 in yards, 929 receiver yards coming into that game, 14 touchdowns on just 44 catches. Gregory was 22nd, 764 yards and 8 touchdowns on 46 catches. Now, to y'all point about the classifications mattering. Again, we're not gonna sit and act like 4A is trash. 4A has great competition. Now, if he was playing in the 2A program, y'all have a point. You're talking about teams in 4A with Creekside, Benedictine, Marist, Blessed Trinity. Like, come on, bro. We're not gonna sit and act like the competition is that far off.
Tell me how many yards he had.
They don't play Creekside.
Come on, bro. It's not that far off.
So how many yards Dandridge got?
I just said it.
So that's almost half of this, right?
You said what?
That's 21. That's 2164. So you telling me he got half the quarterback yards? So half the quarterback production is going to one guy.
Probably. He's a stud receiver. Why would you not give him the ball,
bro?
Why would you not give him the ball?
You think he's gonna say, okay?
He's one of the best players in the state of Georgia. Why would you not give him the ball? That doesn't make any sense. Go look at Tristan Key's numbers. He getting 90% of the production there. You give your best players the ball.
So what would happen if he had Devin Carter and James Johnson and Kiki on his team, and Brandon Ellis?
It depends on the offensive scheme and what they run.
No. They run the same thing. What would happen? What would happen?
I'm about to refute your argument. We had a team at Prince Avenue Christian a few years ago with Aaron Philo. They had 3 1,000-yard receivers. Bailey Stockton, right? They
Yeah.
also had two
He's
other
not
guys. I can't
refuting
think of their
anything.
name right now. No, go look it up.
Down to roster
Okay.
that
You're
year.
not
Yeah,
refuting anything. You
it's
said
straight up
Aaron
production.
Follow is the quarterback. We not talking about Prince F.
And I know you're not talking about them. Listen to what
in
I'm saying.
1A
I
private
understand,
school.
but listen
They
to
in
what I'm
private
saying. Though.
school.
You saying you
Private
can't get it
school
done with
sorry
3
as
wide receivers.
hell.
I just gave you an example. They won a state championship and had 3 1,000-yard receivers. Okay, so this thing that he has all these guys he has to compete and get targets with. That's fine. I understand. I respect that. But these ain't, what I'm saying, top end players besides Devin Carter and James Johnson.
You
What else-
just
what are we
named the
saying?
school with 1 Aaron Follow at quarterback. 2, they play 1A and 2A bottom of the barrel teams. Come, let's stop this, bro.
I'm just telling you, you act like you can't be done. So
Dandridge, if you put Dandridge on Douglas County, you think he gonna put up the same numbers he did at Cambridge?
I guarantee you he put up the same numbers as Aaron Gregory puts up.
And if
I
I
say
put,
this. I say
Yeah,
this.
y'all want to have that talk though.
I say we won't be missing the point on that day.
What? Y'all sleep on
Cambridge
him.
not playing the same type of DBs that Aaron is playing in 6A ball on per schedule. Now playoffs, I give you that, but schedule, I can't get
Okay,
Pope,
let's look-
Denmark.
Okay,
ain't gonna cut
you
it,
want to
bro.
bring up per schedule? Let's look up per schedule then.
Man, we can do it. He's gonna play Carrollton every year. He's gonna play a decent.
I know why he chose that. I know why he choosing Dandridge. Where is Cambridge located?
He played
That has
Jonesboro
nothing
every
to do
year.
Where is Cambridge located?
That has nothing to do with it. I'm telling
Cambridge
you
is
a guy-
located in Milton.
has
He's
nothing
trying to get
do with it.
another job.
That has nothing to do with it. Bro. That has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, for eye for eye, I've seen both of these guys play. I went and seen Aaron Gregory play against Jonesboro. He didn't not have the biggest game. I'm not saying that's a knock on him.
Why do you
You
think
go
that?
and look at him. You go look at obviously what Craig Dandridge did and what he's been doing this season. He balled. He only had 3 catches, 38 yards. That's fine, but that was not his fault. They were not throwing him the ball. They were
Why
running the
do you
ball more
think?
so. So
Nah,
all
why-
I'm saying is, I'm gonna let you come in here, Mark. I know you want to talk. What I'm saying is, I feel like you look at obviously the potential, you look at the production on the field, and you look at how freakishly athletic he is. I think Craig
agree.
Andrews is the best wide receiver in the state of Georgia, and I think he's going to be even a better college football wide receiver. It's no disrespect. That's not even to say that Aaron Gregory's not going to make it to the next level.
You know
I'm not saying that.
Adidas go
I
at the
respect
first
him.
round
I think
picks, right?
he can make it to the next level. What I'm saying is, I think Dandridge, when it's said and done, and we had this talk in a few years, as his dad has said right here, let's have the same discussion
My bad.
next year with stats. Thank you. I think it will be Dandridge. That is just
You
me.
know
personally.
Adidas go at the first round picks, right?
That's fine. Hey,
Name
Adidas
every
wrong.
player that's signed to
Alex Smith
Adidas
has
in
been
Georgia.
wrong.
Name
That's all
every
I'm
player
saying.
that's signed to Adidas in Georgia.
It's Tyler Atkinson. That's it. That's all I know.
Josie Martin.
Are we really doing this right now?
Right.
Hey, I
you
gave you
want to
my
act
wide
like you
receiver,
just didn't see you want to act like you didn't see Douglas County get all them free Adidas jerseys and cleats and stuff. Why you think that was? You want to act like you didn't see that?
It's fine, bro.
I know you saw it because I saw it in our group chat.
That's all good and dandy, bro. And getting sponsorships
Aaron
early. but
Gregory has
remember,
been signed to
they taking a
Adidas
risk.
since July.
Just because you him in high school and you do your thing in high school does not mean you're gonna make it on the next level. Y'all lose sight of that.
Oh,
That's your
man.
problem. And I'm telling you a guy that was
Adidas
hold on,
only
hold on.
go after
Hold on, let me
first round
finish. Hold on.
picks.
Hold on, let
They
me
don't
finish.
care about high school play.
That's
they care
fine.
about what will he be
Let
at high
me
school.
finish.
I mean, what will he?
I'm telling you about a guy. No, listen to me, because this is gonna be the difference right here. You laughing and shit. This is gonna be the difference. Aaron Gregory got all that hype, which is great. He deserves it. He's a 4-star prospect. No, let me finish, Bacon. He's a 4-star prospect.
Oh.
When you talking about the difference at the next level, Dandridge just got on. I was really breaking down his film, and nobody was even talking about the kid. He just got on. The
We
kid
not saying that
has
he's
a
bad,
different level of-
Dodge.
hold on. The kid has a different level of work ethic. And I'm not saying that Gregory doesn't, but when you have to go and get it out the mud, and you ain't got that attention.
He
on
lives
you,
in
it
Milton.
creates
He's
a
not
different
getting
animal.
anything out of the
It
mud.
creates a
Aaron got it
different
out the mud
animal.
too.
And I'm
Listen,
telling you that,
diamonds in his
that
mud.
Aaron-
Dandridge has a
Aaron
different
got it out
animal
the
than
mud.
mine.
No
Y'all
one
don't see
knew.
what I'm talking
Listen,
about.
no
y'all
one
see
knew
what I'm
about
talking
Aaron
about, bro.
Gregory when he came.
No, that's fine.
to the
Aaron
city.
Gregory's been known since sophomore year. He just got known. Dandridge did. That's what y'all not understanding. He just
And
got known.
Dandridge,
He just
he
got
been
known, bro.
started since his junior year.
No, it was not. He was not getting talked
So
about
his
like that.
sophomore year was
No.
great.
No.
Aaron's
He wasn't getting the
sophomore year,
attention. This is what I'm telling you, Mark. He was not getting the attention. Nobody was talking about
Aaron
him.
wasn't
He
either.
just started getting talked. He's been talked about since his sophomore year, bro. Let's be for real. He's been
a
talking.
fact.
They put him on TV with Sire Hardaway in the Great Atlanta Bash. What are y'all talking about?
These are facts.
He was on TV.
Yeah, but no, but
Okay.
my thing is
Come on,
no.
man.
Listen,
What we
listen.
talking about?
I feel like I feel like they're both not connected, but in a sense of Aaron was trending in his sophomore year. I didn't hear nothing about. I haven't heard nothing about Danbridge in his sophomore year.
That's my point. That's my point, Marcus. You did not.
That's not a good
Nobody
point.
was talking
Because if he
about
was
him
like
really
that, he would went
in
his
junior
sophomore
year.
year. They don't play
He put up
anybody.
nearly 1,500 yards receiving, and they still was not talking about him. Don't y'all understand? He slept
Quite
on.
get a comment. The best comp Dandridge faced all year was Kel. And he only had 38 yards in that
And
game.
they didn't throw him the ball. Look at what they did. They ran the ball with Brooks Malone.
Bro, they
I
lost
was
to
at
Denmark.
the game. They didn't throw
They
him the
lost to
ball.
Denmark. They lost to Denmark. Carver Atlanta can beat Denmark. And you know why? Because Red gonna beat them by himself.
Oh my
Like he been beating everybody else by himself.
Hey, he could beat about
If you that guy, you supposed to be able to beat
Denmark.
Denmark. It's Denmark. Everybody on that team, parents fix their lunch before they go to school. How the hell you can't beat Denmark?
That's not his
Somebody
fault, though. You
got
blaming
it
the
out the
player on
mud.
that.
He get
That's
them
not the
out no
player's
mud.
fault.
They don't have mud in Milton. They have sod. He got out
So
the sod.
stylistically, what, in your opinion, like, stylistically, as Rob said, what makes Fred better than Aaron?
Bro, Adidas put a whole bunch. They pay a whole bunch of people, do a whole bunch of research and a whole bunch of science. They look at who is most likely to get drafted in the first round because we're not signing high school kids. We signing star college football players who gonna be great NFL players. That's all they give a damn about. NFL. And we want to get them early. Who did they sign in Georgia? Only two guys: Tyler Atkinson, Aaron Gregory. They got a whole lot more people doing a whole lot more research with a whole lot of money on the line, and they only chose them two for a reason. You think they don't know that credit exists? Everybody know that credit exists. He averaged over 100 yards a game. He got double-digit touchdowns. He did it back-to-back seasons. He is fast as hell. He running 10-8. But they still went with who? The best receiver in Georgia. Arguably the best receiver in the country. Aaron Gregory.
Sure opinion. Hey,
so everybody is saying Aaron Gregory, even the people in the comments in Adidas, and you saying
our opinion.
It's clear.
Hey, y'all brought up that game against Denmark. 5 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. Again, that ain't
one touchdown. That's it against Denmark. Against Denmark,
coach, bro.
Against Denmark. That's a 6 touchdown game.
Hey, bro. Talk to
it's
the coach.
Denmark. Denmark is. Let me pull up.
The
Great Danes. What are they? The Danes? Greyhounds.
Talk to the coach, bro.
Greyhound Bless.
Talk to the coach. Hey. Since we're talking about that, hey, y'all called Columbia trash, right? That's what y'all did earlier this year. Gregory and that game.
They lost. They lost the dub.
No.
They lost the dub.
Let him finish. Let him finish. So he can
Gregory had 1 catch, bro. That's all I'm saying.
The game didn't finish.
The game ended in the first quarter. It was like they forfeited.
The game didn't finish.
Okay.
It was only like 5 minutes into the game.
It was like.
Hey, like the point I brought up. Hold on. Like the point I brought up.
He's talking about, he only had 1 catch against Columbia. The game ended 5 minutes after it started. It was a late delay. They forfeited.
Don't bring up Chapel Hill.
No. It's cool. Chapel Hill. No.
Don't bring up Chapel Hill.
Hold on. Pause. The game I went to, he played and it was married by John Tavius Wyman, who's a 4-star going to Miami. Let's pull up the stat line. 4 catches, 30 yards. That's all I'm saying. Bro.
He averaged 7.5.
That's not impressive for a receiver. That's under 10 yards.
I mean,
that ain't impressive. 7 yards.
7.5.
Come on, Mark.
But listen. He's going.
That's what you talking about. That's what you talking about. Is that what you talking about? Hold on. You must be talking about the year before that. That's what you talking about. You talking about the year before that. You said who? You talking about him right there? You talking about him right there?
Dude, that was bad.
4 catches, 30 yards, bro.
What I'm saying is 4 catches for a high school. For a high school receiver, 4 catches is decent.
4 catches, 30 yards.
They threw it. He had 4 catches because they threw it to him 4 times. They threw it to him 4 times. He would have had 20 catches if they threw it to him 20 times. You know why? Because nobody can't stop him. He made somebody on Jonte's team transfer to his team the same week. He said, you know what? Too much aura. Let me go over there and play with him.
Yeah, okay.
If you can't beat him, join him. But my thing is,
Craig ain't making nobody transfer. Aaron got boys transferring. They just want to be a part of the aura. They want to get the Adidas. You know why?
I know. I know.
The team can't get Adidas. You know why?
That's not messed up. I didn't know
players
that
ain't good enough to get Adidas. That's why.
I respect
everybody
it.
follow the Aaron Gregory.
It's all love for Aaron. It's just my opinion. Okay, it's all respect. I ain't saying AG trash. AG is great. He's gonna be great at the next level. I'm just saying, for me personally, sir, I'm taking Craig Dandridge. No
Great.
respect to
When
your son.
Adidas signed you, you
baller.
more than great. You
Okay.
legendary.
I'm just taking Dandridge.
Respect the
That's
aura. Let's go.
Class.
Woo.
In the second quarter.
That's all I'm saying.
They cut it in the second quarter. That's a shame.
But my thing is, let's be for real.
Fourth quarter. I was
But
there.
the thing is, you dealing with a type of receiver that's putting over 700 yards. I think that's pretty good for having a multitude of quarterbacks. Like that's literally having.
Mark, you say
that point is null and void.
He missed half the
He's had a
season when
multiple
he did it.
quarterbacks.
His junior, no, his.
He
I
missed
think it
half
was
the
his.
season.
I think it was last year he got hurt, and he still almost
missed
put up
half the
1,000
season.
yards.
Nolan Void. Dandridge has had multiple quarterbacks in his career.
Excuse
Nolan
me.
Void. Like,
Not
what are you
more
saying?
than
Yeah,
Aaron
both of them
Gregory,
Nolan Void.
Zaire
You
Hardaway,
have Russell
James
Wilson, Nolan
Johnson,
Void.
Ryan Dice, Cam Anderson, Mike Johnson, and DJ DeBurrow. 6 quarterbacks, and you still putting up consistent high numbers.
Nolan
And
Void.
guys
He's
that
had 4 in his
Really
career.
can't throw the ball besides Zaire Hardaway and
He only
DJ
had
DeBurrow.
2. Craig only had 2.
Weston
That's
Goodman.
Weston Taylor was
Weston
better than
Goodman.
everybody who played.
Got 3.
Who?
When he was first playing.
Who? Name him.
He was first playing. I just told you.
Name him. You say he had 3 quarterbacks. You can't
He
name
did.
them. I
So
just you don't
Weston
know what
Taylor,
you're
he's
talking
had
about.
Connor Langford this year, right? That's 2. And then when he first started his career in varsity, he had another player. Remember, Weston Taylor was a senior last year.
Who was the quarterback?
I just told you it's 3, bro. I don't know
You
his
don't
name.
know who the quarterback is.
He had 3 different quarterbacks, bro.
My thing is, I don't care what anybody say.
Mark, he talking about something. He had 3. You talking about. Oh my God, the one that threw for 36-10, 63% completion, and how many touchdowns? 36.
Hey, other one, hold on. I got you. Hold on. I got
Preston.
you. Preston Clemmer.
Oh, he the best. He had the best quarterback.
Preston Clemmer, bro.
Preston
Stop.
Clemmer.
Enough. They had no best quarterback, man. Stop.
Preston who?
Clemmer.
Preston Clemmer was the player he played with his sophomore year, bro. Like I said, 3 different
He
quarterbacks.
didn't do nothing
Preston
in his
Clemmer,
sophomore
2
year.
yards the whole
And
year.
now Connor
That's
Langford. There's 3 different quarterbacks, bro.
No, he's not
We
correct.
can't. We can't count his sophomore year. He didn't.
How you
he
can't
didn't
count his sophomore year? Yes, you
He
can.
didn't
This
do
is Connor Gregory's
anything.
sophomore year. What are we talking about? Yes, you can.
Aaron had a great sophomore
Hey,
year.
bro.
He had a
Enough,
great
bro.
sophomore year.
Enough. You're
Like-
just counting his sophomore year, sophomore career. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, we can't count James." Yes, you can.
I
What are
mean,
you
he didn't
talking
do
about?
anything in it compared to sophomore careers. They both trending at the same time. Aaron had the better sophomore career.
The reason he had a better sophomore year, they were run dominant. They had a whole different head coach. They just started airing the ball out with a new coach.
Okay.
Yes,
Great.
they
Yeah,
had
great.
Fred Bennett as their coach. He was run dominant. They just got a coach in Tyler Jones who throws the ball. That's
So
why.
what we gotta say about Aaron first year?
Do your research.
No.
Yeah, Augusta.
What we gotta say about Aaron Gregory first year playing with multiple people to not have a good sophomore career? He played with
He had
James Johnson.
Hold on. Didn't he have Zaire Hardaway, James Johnson on the same team?
Yeah, but he
Didn't
also
have a
had
top safety too?
He
What
also
are we
had
talking
a
about?
bunch of other guys as a sophomore, first year receiver. No
We
one
cannot-
really knows you in the city, and you still
Well,
put up those types of numbers around
he was
Monte
young.
Gooden, Zaire Hardaway, Justin Murphy. I'm not Justin Murphy, Jalen Murphy, and Dre Redden. You a
And
first
Ray
year.
Aaron.
We're a rank game. Douglas County ran for over 3,000 yards.
And you ain't hear what I just said about Cambridge his sophomore year?
And still played at the
He
highest
ran the
level.
ball. They didn't even
Still
throw the
plays
ball.
today.
I just said the same thing.
Douglas County ran for over 3,000 yards. Imagine they just kept throwing it. He had Weston Taylor, bro. You know what Aaron Gregory would do with Weston Taylor?
Tell me where Weston Taylor's at. Where's Weston Taylor at?
Andrew
That's a
Collins.
great question. I was looking for one
Andrew
today.
Collins.
Oh, okay. What you say, Andrew
Hey,
Collins?
that's a great question.
Enough. This ain't no D. Enough. Andrew
Zaire
Collins.
Hardaway.
What are you talking
Zaire
about?
Hardaway at Clayton State.
Hey, hold on.
Sorry.
You saying the dude who threw for 3,600 yards and 36 touchdowns? You saying he ain't really that good because you don't know where he at right now? That what you saying?
I'm telling you where he is at.
No.
This
So
dude is good.
because we don't know where he at right now. He ain't that good.
He's at Andrew College. I ain't saying the kid can't play Andrew College. Come on, bro.
I need to contact him because I was looking for his ass when
bro.
I seen the quarterback decommit from Boise because they was about to take him last year. They just had no roster spots.
Uh-huh.
What? Hold on. I'm not start calling motherfuckers on here. Fuck.
So Aaron's sophomore year. About his catches.
That might not be right on Max Preps.
Well, I'm
That's
what I'm going off of.
I need to find Weston.
Yeah.
Somebody find me Weston
6
Taylor.
catches versus Stockbridge, 7 catches versus Mays, 5 catches versus McEachern, 3 versus Langston, 3 versus Newman, 2 versus Paulding County, Harrison, Woodward, Sequoia. He had 2. So he had 6, 7, 5, 3, 3, 2, 2, 4, 9. He had 41 catches his sophomore year as a first-year receiver, sharing the wealth with other guys. I think that's pretty fantastic. 795 yards with 8 touchdowns. I think that's pretty great for
This is
put yourself out
underclassmen
there
year?
as a first year receiver at Douglas County. But just compare. I mean, look, they're both good, dominant players. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what Cambridge is going to do at UGA, but when it comes to who's going to be a number 1 pick or getting drafted, I think it's going to be Aaron. People just don't spend their money on just people that's just going to not transcend their career, you know. And they both in Georgia. They both top 11 AJC players. All those players get looked at, and
you people don't spend their money on just anybody. They only got 2. Tyler and Aaron. They know who Craig is. They know who all the other players is. They only chose 2 for a reason.
Don't mean nothing, bro.
It don't mean it means a lot.
Really
guess
don't.
what? Adidas research and the plethora of people that they pay to figure out who how we gonna make the right decision. That matter a lot more than whatever you can think of. There's a lot more validity to what they do than what we do. They write way more times than we are combined. They put millions behind this shit. We don't put nothing behind it. And they think Aaron P. Come on, bro.
I think Aaron grew. I think nothing was
committed to UGA, and Kirby went to go see Aaron first.
Oh, they both got number 4.
He went to go see Aaron first. You know who the priority?
All right, last thought.
You know when they schedule college visits, they schedule the top recruits first because they want them to commit. They don't want them coming behind these second guys because the second guy try to commit, they're gonna be like, hold on. We got to see what our top priority is. So they put the top priority first to prevent that from happening. Kirby went and saw him first. We got to invite Kirby on the podcast so he can tell us. When we see him in a Mercedes Dome, when you interview him, Kirby, who you think better, Dandridge or Aaron? Because Kirby not gonna bullshit you. He just he might.
No comment.
Hey, he gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna say nothing, bro.
Go
How
ahead,
about
Mark.
we invite Aaron and Brandon on, and they tell us who Kirby said was the best?
Oh, with me? Hey, look, this is a platform anybody can come on.
Brandon, if you still on here, who Kirby said was the best?
They can come on. Hey, at the end of the day,
he said chill out earlier.
Hey, at the end of the day, I got number love for Aaron, bro. If what I said was misplaced or feels type way, I apologize, bro. That's just who I'm taking from what I've seen with my own.
Just stop apologizing, man. Stand on business, man.
I am still on business. I'm just saying I don't want it to be any malicious intent because that's not.
It won't be.
Everybody, we saying who is the best.
That's just me.
No. Huh? We saying who is the best. You never said he was bad. Everybody understand that.
I'm just making sure people know.
I don't give a damn what these people think. I already said the boy.
I don't care either, but I don't want people to come for their son. That's all.
I don't give a damn.
That's cool. I just want people to think I'm coming for their son. That's all. I just put that me.
I think they're not taking.
Coming for their son. Hold on. You think they ain't used to it? When you a top player in the country, everybody coming for you. Everybody talking shit. This ain't nothing. They numb to it. It's like you can say, man, Aaron Gregory, sorry. They don't even hear it. They used to that. Come on, bro. They used to this type of attention, bro. This is an Adidas signed athlete.
My thing is, listen. I know they both good players, but I just
they're not, bro. Aaron is a legendary player, and Craig is a great.
For the most part, once Aaron got to Douglas County, no one knew about this kid. And you may say the same thing about Danbridge, but no one knew about this kid. I did. I knew, and you can ask his dad. I was the first person to really talk highly about this kid. But the thing is, he worked for everything what he got. I think nothing was given to him because compared to his sophomore year, and you saying his sophomore year wasn't great. Yeah, truth to be fucking told, his sophomore year is not guaranteed Adidas. But obviously they seen something in him that they go to the games and they say, oh, this kid is very, very good. Sometimes you can look at the stats, but when you actually there in the presence of seeing he's doing this and that, he's fantastic to me. You know what I mean? I'm not glazing the kid or nothing. I'm just going off what I've been seeing for years. And I seen a player that a receiver that's playing with more than 5 quarterbacks and still putting up numbers. That means you're a dog. That means a quarterback can just literally throw the ball in the air and you can just catch it. That's what that really means.
Aaron don't stretch before the game, right? He don't stretch or warm up.
I'm done. That's my last thing.
That's called
ahead, take us out with the last take before we move on.
For sure, but Aaron Gregory is an elite. I think he's the next Justin Jefferson, if not better. Craig, I think it's gonna be something nice too. Like I'm commenting to AJ Brown right now. Call me crazy, but these are definitely both 2 NFL Sunday caliber receivers.
Yeah, they both want the NFL.
That's a hit. You watch the replay on YouTube because this went crazy and it will go up there. But now take it to the next topic.
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not gonna defend anything I said about Craig because y'all ain't gonna be like, hey, look, no, because you're not even gonna like include that. You just gonna put whatever I said. So don't do that to me if you don't like what I said, because I'm gonna double down on it. But hey, Craig going to the NFL. I just believe he is. He might transfer from Georgia because I think they're gonna try to put him in a box and not let him be who he actually is.
CJ Wilder be box office.
Yeah, bro. I think they're gonna try to put. I think UJ's offense is gonna try to put Craig in the box because I think he could be a superstar. I think he's the main guy, punt returner, kick returner, and receiver. But I think he should go somewhere else. He's probably gonna transfer. But hey, both of them gonna be in the NFL. Aaron probably gonna be a first rounder, a second rounder. Craig probably gonna be, I don't know. He's gonna get drafted though. You can't just. He might run a 4.3. Like you can't run a 4.3 and not get drafted. Be UGA caliber. So
great discussion, fellas. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to Aaron's dad, man. Brandon Pritchard, appreciate y'all tuning into the show, man. We're gonna keep it rolling. Obviously, great debate. I think it was over 40 minutes, so good. Right. We'll probably put more of these on the show, man. I think this will go crazy with the audience and everything. And great topics, great job, Marcus. I appreciate obviously the debate. Same thing with you, Julian, and love your 2 cents. Bacon, way to move it forward too, brother. Like last thoughts, hey, appreciate that. Get it better.
Stir it up a little bit more. Stir it up a little bit more. Terry's favorite better than both of them combined.
All right, let's move on. Move on. All right. Middle South Georgia update. Let's keep rolling. Let me put that on my screen, man. You don't get us 5, man. You don't get us 5. Hold on.
5.
Get that off. All right. Middle South Georgia update. Let's go. Lions, they beat Richmond Hill, man. 49-23. Jace Johnson, 14-23 with 236 and 2 tubs. Also scored a touchdown rushing on the ground. Artavian Bubba Brown had 9 receptions for 187 yards in that win. Big game coming up. We're going to predict it here in a little bit. Valdosta and Lowndes, the Wintersville Classic. Cannot wait. Shame that game is not on TV. All right, Valdosta, they beat Tift County 48-35. Tift County, they was within 34-28 in the fourth quarter until Valdosta scored 2 touchdowns to put the game away. Tyreek Wade was 17-19 for 265 yards and 6 touchdowns in the victory, and Marcus Fennell rushed for 100. All right, Colquitt County, they beat Camden County 45-28. Big news update for you, you gentlemen. Jay Lamar is back. He rushed for 147 yards and 2 touchdowns and 7 carries. So he has made his return to Camden County, or to Colquitt County, excuse me. So a good game for him, to say the least. He is back and playing. All right, 5A Lee County, they beat Northside Warner Robins 54-12. Lee County had 402 total yards in the first half and had a 47-6 lead at the break. Marcus Snipes passed for 243 in that game. Houston County lost to Thomas County Central 31-7. In that one, they committed 4 turnovers and had 3 interceptions. A tough one for the Bears. Thomas County Central, they obviously beat Houston County 31-7. Jalen Johnson, 14-25, 198 and 2 tubs. Deuce Lawrence rushed for 153 and 2 touchdowns on 22 carries, Benedict Dean beat Perry 41-17. Stephen Cannon threw 3 touchdowns, 75 and 57 yards to Aaron Mallard in the second quarter for a 24-3 lead. Cannon was 11-18 for 203 yards and 3 touchdowns. Peach County, they lost to Cairo 38-21, first loss of the season. Peach County led 340 to 186 in total yards. Cowboys Brian Duncan, he returned a blocked field goal for 78 yards and a touchdown, and a punt return for a touchdown for 70 yards within 3 minutes of each other in that one. Yes, North Cobb put up 70 points. We talked about this earlier in the show. Miss Shamari Ruette, appreciate you tuning in. 70-21. Like them, we'll see how they perform in the playoffs. All right, Class A Division 1, Worth County, your favorite player, Julian Linden. I don't see his name here. Lyndon Worthy was 9-13, 107 and a touchdown. Caden Chester rushed for 68 yards and 2 touchdowns on 16 carries. Heard County beat Model 54-28. Ethan Tisdale, 16-19 for 270 and 2 touchdowns. Darius Coleman rushed for 79 yards and 3 touchdowns in that one. Toombs County, they beat Vidalia 56-16. Joseph Owens, 13-21, 214 in a tub. Nick Carroll had 6 receptions for 105 yards and a touchdown. Also a kick return for a touchdown for 84 yards. Swainsboro beat Savannah Christian. Or lost to Savannah Christian, 45-19. Swainsboro couldn't get enough stops against Savannah Christian as they went 521 yards to 283 in total yards. Crazy to say the least. Last but not least, before I throw the mark for Class A Division 2, Northeast Macon beat Dodge County 33-14. They led 13-7 in the final minute of the first half. Northeast stopped 2 Dodge County quarterback sneaks at the 1-yard line, and Dodge County quarterback Kane Mincy was knocked out of the game. Northeast forced 4 turnovers in the second half. Jordan Wiggins was 21-37. 278 and 3 tubs.
All right, Clinch County beat Turner County 40-8. Clinch County led 40-0 at halftime. Travion Miller was 8 for 15, passing 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2-2 Kamari Johnson. Lincoln County beat Warner County 55-6. Lincoln County led 49-6 at halftime. Kelby Glaze rushed for 61 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 6 carries. Bowden beat Greenville 68-14. Joshua Hopkins threw for 6 touchdowns, 2 to Caden. How you say his last name? Caden Prothrow.
Yep,
Prothrow. All right, he was 9 for 13 and 212 yards. All right, Screven beat Portal 42-7. A.B. Hilton rushed for 106 yards, 3 touchdowns on 13 carries. Screven County held Portal to 179 total yards and forced 4 turnovers. All right, last but not least, Wheeler County beat Wilcox County 40-38. Wheeler County won in 4 overtimes when say that name. Kassan Troop broke a conversion pass attempt for the final play in the second overtime. Wheeler County matched Wilcox with a 2-point conversion to stay alive. Alvin Ricks rushed for 134, 2 touchdowns, 27 carries. Ja'Cory Deakins had 122 all-purpose yards. Wheeler County lost 9 consecutive games to Wilcox County. The last win coming into that game was 2004.
There you go. Thank you, Mark, for doing that. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right,
got
man.
Comments here. Appreciate you, Coach CJ. Appreciate you staying tapped into the guys, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Oh, yeah. Happy belated, Coach. You know, so I hope it was a blessed one. For sure.
There we go.
Damn, I ain't know you got that old have birthdays.
Say that again.
I thought after you passed like a certain age, like 75, you just stop having birthdays. Damn, CJ. I'll be by the senior citizen home to bring you probably like a new walker or something.
No, they won't. They won't win the region. The region championship is North Paulding and Marietta.
Damn.
There it is. Marietta did beat North Cobb, by the way. So great analysis there from Marcus.
Yep, no problem, man. I know everything.
You must got face. You friends with him on Facebook or something?
Nah, man, we all follow each other on Instagram, man.
I don't look at nobody's story.
He got over 7,000 followers, man. You know, I think he followed like 2,000, 2,500 people. So he be seeing everything. Honestly, I'll be following everybody. So I don't be doing.
Damn, you saying that's a bad thing?
No. Nah, man, not at all, man. No.
Hey, I'm the only source still on in Atlanta, man. So yeah.
That's going up there, brother.
I know when people IG is gonna go away.
Oh, I see what he just said. Oh.
All right.
You're wrong.
Keep going, Marcus. Keep going, dude. Give me one more. Say one more time.
Y'all
Y'all
have
stupid, man.
Oh man, but all right, y'all. Let's keep rolling, man. If we get into our game picks, man.
No top performers.
Yes, sir, man. You start us up, Mark.
Oh, okay. So, my top performers of the week, pretty much. So to start it off, I hope I ain't take yours, Julian. I hope not. But my top performer of this week, man, got to give out to Willis Campbell, man. He performed at a high level, wide receiver for Roswell, man. He had 9 catches and 155 yards, man. So shout out to Mr. Campbell, man. He came up big time. And shout out to Julian for posting him on the little highlight reel, man. That was pretty dope, man. So Willis Campbell, man, appreciate you, man, for doing what you're supposed to do, man, getting the win. For the most part, man, Kevin Hartsfield, the running back at Newton, he played Saturday. He just destroyed, ran over Rockdale County. He had 2 touchdowns, 113 rushing yards, man. So shout out to Kevin Hartsfield, man. And they preparing for the, pretty much the playoffs. He's doing a good job, man. Sharing the backfield, good teammate. Good job, Kevin. And last but not least, this in your warehouse, Bacon, Jalen Britt, the wide receiver from Noonan. He had a ball. Man. He did his thing, man, versus my Trojans. We just can't get a win. But good job, Jalen. He had 128 receiving yards, and he had a touchdown. Those are my top performers of the week.
100%.
Go ahead, Bacon.
Yeah, but JB needs some more love for sure. Let's see. We got Emmanuel Ajayi, had 5 tugs, 335 yards for Villa Rica this past Friday. You know what I'm saying? Big time. I think, but 5'11", 180. Definitely going to tap into more of him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the brothers at Villa Rica, number 3 in purple and gold. I hope I'm not taking this from you, Nines, but Jordan Carrasquillo, 8 catches, 156.
Hold on. Say that line again.
Carrasquillo, right?
No, you said it. Say stat line.
This is a shot to Julian.
8 catches, 156 bills.
Oh, sound like them scissors was working, huh?
Who they play?
Scissors was working.
No matter. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really play nobody too tough, but nonetheless, the brother had 8 catches, 156. Brother, sophomore.
Let him know.
Yeah.
Call him a scissor. Ain't no scissor. Great performance, Carrasquillo. We believe in you. Go ahead, Bacon.
100%, you know what I'm saying? But for the record, it was against Johns Creek, 57-0.
Oh my God. It was against home. Did they even score a touchdown this year?
No. They still haven't.
I love, man. We also had
goddamn.
Aiden McPherson, 17 for 20, 238 passing yards, 1 TD through the air, and 16 rushing yards with 103 yards and a tuggy. That's big. You know what I'm saying? And we're going on the defensive side of the ball, man. Last one for me, man. Jordan, Breeze Carter, Douglas County 2022 defensive end. 6 total tackles, 4 TFLs, and 2 sacks on the night for Jordan Breeze Carter.
About time.
Oh,
I just support stats.
Damn.
Go ahead, Julian.
He froze.
Rose, yeah.
But of course. All right, man. I'll do mine then. My top performers of the week, man. As y'all know, I dropped my article, man. Y'all boys. Actually, hold on. I'm going to give myself a little promo.
You ain't post your little flyer, man.
Which one? Oh, I know, bro.
I was gonna be annual.
Man, I'd be so busy, man. When you covering the college team, and bro, it'd be a lot, bro. It'd be a lot. But you're right, though. I need to post my thing, man. You're right. Appreciate you calling me out, Mark.
Oh, my bad.
No. I appreciate you calling me out. Thank you. But here we go, man. Y'all check it out. Top performers from week 11, man. Right here, man. As y'all boys can see. Make sure y'all boys go pub. I mean, again, it's free. You know what I'm saying? Substack, man. Y'all boys go check me out, man. But my top performers of the week, I put that on my X. So y'all boys definitely go check it out, man. But I highlighted Athens Academy, wide receiver, or quarterback, Chap Chapman, 6 touchdowns in the victory, 338 yards passing in a region championship, man, 2,100 yards this season. Mooney Gibson, man, 244 yards. Rushing, 4 touchdowns. Kid was electric, man. Nobody could stop him. Nobody could slow him down, man. He was absolutely phenomenal. We went to Mississippi, Roosevelt, Mississippi running back Christian Alexander. Bacon, we've interviewed him. He had 325 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns, and they went out there in Mississippi. Dylan Green, he had a performance for the school record, 260 receiving yards in the win, 10 catches and 4 touchdowns in the victory. Then I had to give some love to Bryson Davies. Bacon, he has 3 consecutive games of 18 or more tackles. Had 19 tackles in the TFL, and that loss, unfortunately, to Lovejoy, but balled out. Chad Fairchild, he gets also my top performer from this week. 16 tackles, 3 TFLs, and obviously 1 pass defense. He was phenomenal in that. And then Bryce Carter from Stockbridge, 6 tackles, 2 TFLs, and 1 QB hurry.
Solid.
Then mine is Mooney Gibson. I think he had like 20 carries, over 200 yards. I should say Jalen Williams from Holden, the Georgia commit, to only 3 catches, but I'm not gonna go with that.
Yeah, 5 targets.
Nathan Holston, Sandy Creek, 6'3" DB, 6'3" cornerback. He probably gonna have a whole bunch of offers, about 30 when it's all said and done. But he had a pick 6, and then AJ Walters out of Eagles Landing. Just keep balling, keep putting up numbers. He had 4 pass breakups, and then win versus Jones County. Those mine right there.
All right. 117.06.
All right, here we go. All right,
Y'all don't see this man name.
We do see it. I'm ignoring it on purpose. You know what he's doing.
What?
You know what he's doing.
AG4.
I can't, bro. All right, man. Let's keep it rolling, bro. Let's hit game picks, man. Let's go ahead and start with Mill Creek and Buford, man. I'm gonna start with you, Mark. Who you got in this one?
Buford. Mill Creek play Buford?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was thinking of Milton. Oh, my bad. Yeah. So give me Buford in this one.
All right.
Buford
all the way around. You taking Mill Creek, dog? You see that with a little conviction, like you finna jump the gun, bro.
No, I'm just gonna take Buford, bro.
We need a couple freebies now, man. Don't forget, you need about 3 or 4 good ones.
Yeah,
3 or 4 good, brother.
No freebie for me. No freebie. All right, man. Douglas County, Carrollton.
The hell?
Yeah, I'm going Carrollton.
Said all that. You said all that, and you're gonna take Carrollton. Said all that
They
today.
not gonna throw Aaron the ball.
Bro.
They
Go
got
ahead,
good Aaron on defense too.
I'm going Carrollton, man. I'm just a better ran system right now, man. If it's running better at DC, I'll take DC. But
if I was calling plays, I would pick DC because you're not might beat you with 1 player.
Give me Carrollton.
All right, I'm going upset. I'm going Douglas County.
there's a freebie, guys.
I'm going DC. Hopefully they don't let me down. We'll find out. I'm going DC. All right, Marcus, your favorite name to pronounce? Screven County versus Emmanuel County Institute. Who you going with?
Yeah, I got game picks.
Who's Screven play?
Emmanuel County Institute. Pretty good game.
Hell no. Ain't no team with name Institute gonna win. Give me Screven. Give me Screven.
Who they playing?
Emmanuel County Institute.
Never heard of them.
Not in over 72, man. I gotta do our research, man. Oh, y'all gotta do your research. That is
Right, nobody know no shit like that, man. I don't think Drew even know who that is.
oh man. Y'all wrong, bro. They got good players, man. Y'all wrong.
So yes, you picking the Institute?
Sylvania,
No,
Georgia.
7, but like they got good players though.
No, they don't, bro.
They do. They just not.
You
known.
looked at 247 and seen Chase Johnson, like, oh yeah, he that guy. You probably looked at Miles Split, see he ran a 10-9 as a sophomore. You like, oh yeah, he that guy. But I seen the film, and hell no. I'm gonna go with Sylvania, Georgia. Give me Screven County. They sorry ass. I got them winning.
All right, I'm gonna go Screven too, man. Shout out to Chase Johnson, man. Like
They can't even watch this podcast now. They don't got internet in Sylvania, Georgia.
It'll be okay though. You still cover them though, man. They be paying attention. Tag them. They appreciate it, man. Anybody else?
How we gonna find them?
Huh?
How we gonna find them?
Got Huddle. You know what I'm saying? They got an X account. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn, they had some of their games.
Hey, man, we trying to put we talking about the best games, man. This is a good game. You got DeMarco Ward. He got 15 touchdowns this year. He been doing this thing for Screven County. You got Chase Johnson on the other side for Emmanuel County Institute. What he's been doing on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying? They got a quarterback that also rushes the ball really well. Like, this is a good game, man. 9-0 versus 7-2.
Damn, Brandon Jacobs, he give out predictions too? Oh my bad. That was off. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. My bad.
That's Coach Kev.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay. All right. I know. My bad. All right, let's keep going, man. Let's get through these picks, man. All right, Preble and Heard County. I'm gonna start with you, Bacon.
Say it again.
Preble. Damn, I can say this right. Pepperell and Heard County.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
Heard County, man. I'm on with the Braves.
All right.
Said Coach.
I can't with y'all. Bro.
Pepperell?
Gotta be Pepperell.
Y'all got to do better, bro.
Wait.
Y'all got to do better, man.
Pepperell?
Pepperell.
Propel Gatorade water.
Pepperell. They're a good team, man.
Lindale,
6-3.
Georgia.
Lindale.
Now you trying to find the most miscellaneous team so he can win.
It's a good game, bro. I look for the best games of the week, man. This is a good game.
Give me Heard County.
Go ahead, Marcus. I can't,
Y'all
bro.
stupid boy. Give me Herb, bro.
Golly, bro. I'm trying to diverse the show, man. Y'all can't even diverse. Y'all let it in NIGASS. Y'all, that's what y'all are, bro.
They say Lindale.
He gonna spell that. You can't slide that through the craters, man. Lord.
Like, get it together, man. All right. Teams y'all should know. Lee County, Houston County. Sheesh.
Yeah. We're gonna roll with I'm gonna go with Houston County.
I'm probably let me see.
Who you say?
It's a tough one, man. Give me Lee County in this one.
Lee County. Who you got, Julian?
Houston.
Yeah, I'm going Houston too. I think Ryan Maxwell bounces back. In a big way, a lot of turnovers, but I think he should be able to figure that one out and be able to, do what he needs to do. MJ Mathis, one to watch as well. And then receivers on the outside, man, go along with Weston R too. All right, man. Locust Grove and Jones County.
Locust Grove.
Everybody Locust Grove, huh? I'm gonna go Jones County, man. I'm going upset.
You can't.
I heard you almost cut, Julian.
Man, you must have got betting eyes and like. No, all I need is one to hit.
I'm going Jones County, man. I think that was a wake-up call for them losing to Eagles Landing. I think they're gonna really get it after it this week. Close the regular season strong, man. So I'm going with Jones County. Must-win game for them. Season on the line.
Yeah.
I like the odds. J.R. Clark. Watch out for J.R. Clark, by the way. Wide receiver.
One way they win is if Locust Grove sits their starters for, you know what I'm saying, for the postseason. If they don't do that and you got some intel we don't know about, Locust Grove.
Cool. We'll revisit it next week to see who came out on top.
So
Banya, Georgia. No, won't nobody see that coming.
So one thing I can say for Locust Grove, they are bringing their players back to play versus Jones County. Some of the players didn't play versus Union Grove. So yeah. So.
And Union Grove still lost. God.
So Locust Grove did kind of not have their star caliber players, but they will be playing versus Jones County. So
I think Union Grove might hire Anthony Williams. That's the person I think they're gonna hire.
Anthony Williams.
He's played Georgia Tech. He went to Union Grove.
I did say somebody was from college. So
You did. All right, man.
I don't think he really care about coaching.
We still on Locust Grove, brother.
Okay. All right, let's go Hughes and Lovejoy, man. Your favorite team. Let's go ahead, Julian. Who you got?
You going Lovejoy?
I'm not even going. Well, is something that just like stirred up in me like a spark. I was gonna get really, really disrespectful. I'm talking about middle fingers, everything. But I ain't gonna do that. Shout out to Victor Hill, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't there no more, so nobody don't really respect Clayton County because he gone. Give me Langston Hughes, and I want to do it by a spread by 28.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
Yeah, the hope Darnell's pop still in the chat, man. You know we rolling with Big Langston all the way around. We don't know what Nodge is gonna do because that's a neighboring school for him to his domicile. But we're rolling with Langston.
Marcus?
Yeah, give me Langston in this one. Northgate only allowed 14 points versus Lovejoy. So give me Langston.
Here go Nodge with them Vegas betting odds.
Nah, y'all, I'm gonna go Hughes, man. I'm gonna take Hughes, man. I like Lovejoy, but I'm gonna be small on this pick, man. Go Hughes, and to prove otherwise, man. Look, they knocked off Douglas County. Hey, you're doing that. You gotta put some respect on their name. They've had a good season so far, so they can be beaten. We'll see, man. But hey, maybe that'll inspire Lovejoy a little bit, and they'll be ready to go. Got some great players: Chad Fairchild, Corey Orr, Tim Sims, so many more, man. So we'll see. But I'm going Hughes.
Team that you should have transferred to in the first place.
Talking about Chad.
Chad Fairchild was supposed to transfer to Langston Hughes. Everybody know it. His own teammates was telling me that. His people at Memphis telling me that.
Memphis.
Dang.
Shout out to you, Fairchild, man. Should have been over there.
There it is. All right, man. This is gonna be a good one, man. Hebron Christian and Prince Avenue Christian, man. Low rivalry between these two. They played in the state championship last year and had an overtime game on TV last year as well.
Let me get Hebron Christian, brother.
It is.
Mark?
Oof. This is I think Lil Miles Fox is the quarterback. I think he's a little too young for this type of game. Give me Prince Avenue.
Is he back yet?
It don't matter because they don't throw the ball. Hebron Christian got two midgets that they get a ball direct snap. It's 7 and 17. I thought they were brothers, and them the only people who, bro, that's their offense. They like put up 300-400 rushing yards a game. I'm gonna go with Hebron Christian. Give me the team. Prince Avenue ain't gonna know what hit them. These ain't no real private school kids. They on scholarship. They from the trenches.
I'm going Prince Avenue Christian, man. I like what Andrew Beard can do. I think he's one of the best backs in the country. Just virtuoso, in my opinion, man. Punt return, kick return, running back. She was on the outside, CJ Dockery, Hudson Hill. They got dogs, man. Gabe Prince on the offensive line. I'm going big time over Hebron.
It looked like one of my midgets is hurt. I'm still gonna go with him. Jarvis Mathurin, that's the one who committed to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, Jarvis Mathurin. Yep.
Mathurin, yeah, I think he hurt. But the other midget, he committed to Mercer. He's still playing. I gotta go with Hebron, bro. Again. Oh my god. Damn, they don't have 3 quarterbacks played this year.
Let's go North. Oh shoot, I can talk. Let's go North Cannot talk. North Murray versus Rockmart.
Ooh.
Ooh, 4. These are two good teams, man. Come on, bro. 9-0, and then versus I think 8-1.
Give me
I
Rock.
think they was undefeated when they played Creekside and they got their ass whooped 69-0.
I've been hearing a lot about North Murray. I think they're a top 10 team. Rockmart is in 2A, but give me North Murray in this one.
Give me them yellow jackets with David Green, sophomore receiver, averaging over 20 yards a catch.
So Julian and Bacon, y'all got Rockmart, right?
Yep.
I'm going North Murray. Hudson Hewlett's the name to know, man. Nearly 2,000 yards of rushing on the ground this year, man. I don't think they're going to stop him. North Murray, big time. They go 10-0, win another region championship. Going with North Murray in this one. Sir. All right, Milton and Roswell.
Oh, my God. That's not as easy as everybody think it's going to be. Oh, Trey Smith. That's the name.
Roswell, brother.
Yeah, give me Roswell as well.
I thought I was turning over a new leaf with that one. I said, I got him right here. What was I wrong?
Roswell and Roswell for Bacon. Who you got, Julian? Who you say?
Damn.
Oh, no?
I don't know, bro, because Roswell should have lost to Gainesville. Damn. Bro. I'm going to go with Trey Smith.
Ooh, everybody Roswell.
Yeah.
Everybody going Roswell, Trey Smith, Willis Campbell. Hell no. I'm going Milton, man. Milton, big time, man. Y'all put some
comments.
Okay, that but Naj to add the comments, to add the chat.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, either way it go.
Yeah, somebody did, I guess. But nah, man, I'm rolling with Milton, man, and Eagles, man. Jordan Carrasquillo, another big game for him coming up on the horizon. Grant Hovland. Obviously, they got Sheldon Atkinson in the backfield, and they got that boy at the quarterback, man. Yes, sir. Milton big time over Roswell in the rivalry, and then get a 3-way tie in that conference. Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. I don't think Roswell really gonna be able to stop Milton. But I don't think Milton defense is good though.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's a tough one. That game gonna be closer than everybody think.
I don't know, man. Give me Milton. Change
Why
my
y'all
pick.
going back on your pick?
I can change my pick if I want to. Give me Milton.
All right, go Roswell. Stick with Roswell.
All right, fuck it. It don't matter anyway. If I'm second place, I'm fine. I don't gotta pay for shit anyway. It won't matter.
Oh man! All right, bro. Let's keep rolling, man. Let's go. Douglas Atlanta and Stevenson.
Who playing Stevenson?
Douglas Atlanta and Stevenson. Douglas Atlanta.
I like Doug.
I take Stevenson.
Yeah, Mark. I
like
Give me
Doug.
Doug. Give me Doug.
Doug.
Stevenson, they can't throw a nosebleed.
They hot right now, brother.
Doug. Y'all tripping. You got Doug.
Doug no team scored more than 6 points on Doug since week 2. They defense is they have a top 20 defense in the state of Georgia. And
bro, they also played Mount Zion, North Clayton, Luella, Riverdale, Cedar Grove.
That is decent.
Just about to say
Maze.
that. Thank you. Ain't played nobody.
Mount Zion is
Stevenson. Look, and how many points Stevenson give up, Julian?
40.
They gave up 21 points versus Riverdale.
They didn't have all their players. They just got healthy.
Oh my! They gave up 26 points versus Arabian Mountain. 42 versus North Clayton. North Clayton
was at that Arabian Mountain
versus
game.
Doug.
That game was over with.
So Bacon, you got who?
I got Doug.
Who you got, Julian?
Stevenson better not fuck me over. I got Stevenson. Nah.
No.
Nah.
Go ahead, Bacon, your definitive pick, man.
I'm going with Doug. Damn.
I'm gonna go back this week. Going with Coach Rock, man. I believe in y'all. Defense gonna get it together. Y'all finally healthy. I'm rolling with Stevenson. Big win for them, man.
Who all they got back?
For everybody, man. They just got. I just talked to them. They just got healthy for real. There's missing pieces like in the secondary, especially defensive line players. They just got healthy for real. Stevenson gonna win big time. Don't change your picks. Y'all went Douglas Atlanta. So stick with Douglas Atlanta. I'm going Stevenson. All right, next game. Y'all gonna try to change. Sandy Creek and Troop.
Ooh, shit.
Both of them.
Sandy Creek coaching staff, what y'all gonna do? Y'all got better players than them at every position, but can you get the win? Look. I'm gonna pick Sandy Creek, but if they don't win, the coaches at Sandy Creek are terrible. You got better players
Don't do my guys
at
like
every
that.
single position. You got the most talented roster in 3A. If I put Sandy Creek in 4A, you will have the most talented roster in 4A. If we go player for player, Sandy Creek starters on offense and defense overall are better than Creekside's players. So if y'all lose this game, it ain't on the players. It's not on the players. I'm going Sandy Creek.
Marcus.
Give me Sandy Creek, man.
All right, I'm going to get True again. True. Go True. Go True. I'll go True. True County, man. Rolling with the boys. So I see otherwise.
If Troop County wins,
they still my state title contender, Sandy Creek, but I don't know. I thought they're gonna split up.
Nah, if they lose the Troop, they ain't win the state.
yep, I'm about to say if Troop County win, Amari Latimer need to go ahead and say, you know what, I ain't dealing with this shit no more. Do not play the rest of the season. I want you to be healthy and go ahead and get rid of it. I ain't no damn way.
This game?
And
Game?
I tell you, it's Sandy Creek, bro. Sandy Creek got Corey Hadley Jr., bro.
No.
At receiver. They got Kalen Stevenson at receiver. And you got Amari Latimer, who's a dominant receiver himself. Bro, with Caleb Hill. If you can't, bro, you cannot put up points on Troop, dog. Oh my God, bro. That shit just pains me. If you don't throw the ball to Corey Hadley Jr., bro, and let him be a dog. And Amari Latimer, you got two of the best players in America. We ain't talking about the state. You won't win, bro. If you don't get your main guys the ball. Goddamn, Troop County is not that good. It's so aggravating, bro.
Excuse me.
They barely beat Mary Perry.
Yeah.
It's all good. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's go. Wintersville Classic, man. Best game of the week, man. Again, it's a crime. It's not on TV, man. Lowndes in Valdosta.
They don't got no he's down there.
I know. His TV crew should go down there to televise that, though. That's always a good game. And both teams are good. 8-1 versus 9-0. Go ahead, Bacon.
Boy, you got me. I was just about to look up their quarterback name, but I'm going with Lowndes. I'm going with Lowndes.
Jace Johnson.
Landon Thomas. And
Taya Trey.
Jace Johnson.
Jace Johnson. That's right.
Yeah.
Jace Johnson.
That shit. It's crazy how you didn't know his name. He committed to Texas Tech, though. And I know why you don't know his name.
Texas A&M.
He's not throwing to Aaron Gregory, dog.
Who is?
I will never let him go to Texas A&M.
I'm just telling you, that's what's committed. Mark, who you got?
Oh, my bad, man. I got Lowndes County. Not Lowndes County. Give me Lowndes in this one. Nah, I was thrown off because somebody texted me and their account got banned. I thought it was my shit, so that's why I'm like, oh shit. I got scared for a minute, but yeah.
Lowndes has 2,500 rushing yards on the season, 40 rushing touchdowns. They average 277 yards a game, 7 yards a carry as a team, and they have thrown with the quarterback who is committed to Texas A&M. They have thrown for under 1,000 yards on the season. Under 1,000 yards collectively. I'm still gonna go with Lowndes, but god damn, this shit is bad.
All right, going Lowndes. I'm gonna go Lowndes too, man. Believe in them boys, man. Got a great football team. Obviously can run the ball, man. Obviously, Jace Johnson's been having a good year. I'm going with Lowndes big time.
Jace not having a good year.
Yes, he is.
Bro, he's played 9 games and he still don't have over 1,000 yards passing.
Thank you, Jacob. Jace is him. He was hurt 3 games. LOL. Thank you, Jacob.
Oh, wow. 6 games, 9. Big difference. He played 6 games and thrown 9 touchdowns. That ain't good by nobody's standards.
They're a run dominant team.
They have to be because they ain't got no quarterback.
He's a quarterback. Relax.
Bro,
Stop.
Stevenson is a run dominant team. You know why? Because they
The
ain't got no
quarterback-
quarterback. They can't throw the ball.
Quarterback's not that good though. There's a difference between the two.
Oh, so you will admit he not that good, but because this dude's 6'4" and he got that fake commitment
got a
to Texas
cannon,
A&M.
bro.
That's it. That's it. They take him. He got that commitment to Texas A&M. Now he good. Oh,
He that guy. You gotta watch the film.
Damn.
I
Julian.
did watch the film. It was terrible.
Julian.
I don't care about knowing nothing about no Lindale, Georgia, and Sylvania. He said scrubbing. I don't even know how to say it. Scrimp. Care about that shit. Man, when y'all make it, man, South Georgia football need to make it to the state championship, man. How about that? Y'all can't win no games because y'all suck. How about
I'll be
that?
surprised if they do this year, brother. They'll be surprised.
I'd be they not
Valentine's Day is low.
and Carrollton don't count because how many players for Carrollton live in Atlanta? Them boys probably going days in Westlake. Nah, dang.
Carrollton ain't South Georgia,
man, helping them out.
I can't. I'm with you
Yeah,
though, Jacob. He don't, man. He gonna find out a lot about TCC and Thomas County Central.
I know about Thomas County Central. No. They good. But all the rest of them, bro, come on, bro. No, stop it.
Yeah, man. Lowndes is good. Come on, man. Put some respect on South Georgia, man.
Lowndes is pretty good, but they didn't go into the state championship because in order to win state, they in 5A, 6A. They in 6A?
Yeah, they can't knock off
They
Carrollton.
have zero
Hold
shot.
on.
Zero
They can't
shot.
knock off Carrollton.
I think they can possibly.
I think they can knock off Carrollton. Yeah. Sleep on Lowndes if you want to.
That's like asking.
What
That's
if you
like
want to?
asking. Can I knock off Beyonce? I have no shot. I have no shot.
Hey, bro.
Well,
All right, man. That's gonna do it for week 12. Final game of the regular season game picks. We appreciate all the fans. Y'all going crazy in the comments, man. All love to everybody. We hope that you guys enjoy coming in with us on Monday nights, man, and recapping Georgia football and looking ahead, man. And if you guys want to see more scintillating debates, like how we had today for over 35, 40 minutes, please let us know in the comment section.
in football, what is it? In football, there's always a shot.
What the comments at on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter.
Bro, I have a lot of comments on my
Maybe on
Instagram.
Twitter, YouTube,
Can y'all see that?
maybe on IG.
You
Huh?
cannot. Let us know what they said. I don't know why I don't show.
It's
Man,
like
tell them
so
go to
many.
YouTube,
Oh my
man.
god. I ain't know this many people was watching. It says who have they played with a good offense? Chad Clay said that. I don't even know who we was talking about.
How
at the
you
time.
look for the comments
Let's see.
on Twitter?
Yeah, man.
Oh, how you just pulled it up? How you do that?
The Twitter ones just come, so everything else comes up but Instagram. I can't see Facebook or the other ones.
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
I don't know.
How you see comments on Twitter?
It comes
Ain't on
up, bro. I stream it on Twitter, so it just comes up. Like if they comment, I'll see it.
Oh.
You have to go to my profile though, Mark.
Chad was like, who had they played with a good offense? I wonder who he was talking about.
Fairchild?
No. He a coach at school in Huron County, Stockbridge.
It's him right here.
Oh.
In football, there's always a shot. Who are we talking about when he said that?
Oh, you talking about the game we were just talking about? We're talking about Lowndes and Valdosta.
Mhm.
Chad, don't do that.
I said y'all was talking about
I was
Doug.
talking about Doug. Who they
Oh.
play? They talking about Doug, I guess.
I think,
Douglas
bro,
Stevenson,
Stevenson should beat them. But I'm just gonna go with Douglas County just
Oh,
because.
yeah,
I mean, not
I'm
Douglas County, the Doug. Because boy, god. I look at the scores of them games. It's not even close.
I can't. But nah, man, appreciate the audience, man, as always. Man, it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, continue to do this and cover this during the postseason. I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of people in here. Yeah, they said Lowndes will have a shot. I did, Coach.
Lowndes has
It could be
no
any of them
shots.
They could beat Carrollton. They could beat DC. They could beat any of them teams, man. You heard it here first. Yes, there's
Lowndes got as good of a shot as Marcus doing basketball.
And the same Mark.
How much? All right, Chad, you're a better man. Let's bet all your players on Hustle Inc. that Lowndes don't go past the second round. We're gonna get it. I know it's a little delay. That's the bet. Bet all your players on Hustle Inc. If I win, they all come play with me. If I lose, I give $500. Unc just said 12-piece lemon pepper.
Wow.
You know
Corey?
who Unc is. Yeah.
Oh, he on this. Oh, he on here too.
I know control.
Oh, my bad. My
Hey,
bad.
I just coach. Hey man, tell them boys. Okay, I'm done.
I'm dead. Well, all right, everybody, man. That's gonna do it for our segment, man. With the fellas in the panel, appreciate the boys tuning in. They always do great work. Julian will have his week 11 top performers, right?
I said them.
Or not top performers, your week 11 top corners, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Julian will have his week 11 top corners coming out. Marcus, I know he'll have some content coming out. He always does right before the week, highlighting players, man. And I'll have my top performance, and I'm dropping my top 28 running backs and top 28 defensive linemen, man. So I'll send the film and drop that this week. Everybody been asking about it. I've been blowing me up in DMs, so I got y'all boys, man. But we will check y'all in just a little bit, man. We're gonna tell our fellas peace, brother. Love you for tuning in. Around the Way Sports Talk. We already went. Everybody took Langston, brother. Everybody.
And we didn't just take Langston. We took Langston I took him by at least 28. I would do 35, but I'm not trying to stop. You know what I'm saying? I got another bet going. I'm trying to be conservative. Because look, I bet last year that Langston would lose by at least 28 in the state championship, and I won off. Milton, how many points they scored? 63?
I think so. Something like that, though, yeah.
Yeah, and they scored every drive except one. That last drive, they decided to take a knee. They won by 21, and they messed me over. So I'm not gonna be aggressive on my spreads. My bets will not align with my shit talking when it comes to the aggression. But I got Langston by 28. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody send that to
man.
Coach Reeves too.
Check
I bet that y'all would win by 28 in the state championship. You know how crazy that sounds.
You're a
I
Milton
ain't
hater.
always-
Enough. See you in the next show. You're a Milton hater.
Shit, I'm about to die.
You only want to Coach Rico. He's starting to hit you up now. He's starting to mess with your content. We check y'all boys later.
All right, y'all.
Love,
All right.
fellas.
Peace.
No love for Clayco.
I can't. All right, man. We ready for you, guy.
All right.
What's
What's going on, Coach?
How you doing, man? How y'all doing today, man?
Man, can't
Good.
complain.
How you, Coach?
Man, another day, man. Another day, man. Time going fast. Just getting this the time of the year where I get a lot of people inquiring about all season training, and I get a lot of ninth grade and JV kids that ain't really starting, and just need some help adjusting. All the other kids I got, they're pretty much gonna go make a deep run in the playoffs, so they be really locked in. But it's that time of year. Just try the off season coming up soon.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
There
Well,
you
Coach, before we get going, I think my boy Naj froze today. I got to give you your official intro, brother. I did a little research, did a little digging, nothing
Okay.
too crazy, but nonetheless, Coach Kev McAlmont, you know what I mean? Creekside High School graduate, couldn't find your class.
Eastside High School, man. Class of 02, man.
Class of 2002, left there, went on to Western Carolina University, played for the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Now he's come back home.
And Denver Broncos and the Giants.
And the Giants, you know what I'm saying? Two-time NFL player, you know what I mean? So came back home now, you know what I'm saying, is putting his hands on a lot of, you know what I mean, hands on the training, a lot of talent that's coming out, even train some guys on the NFL level, you know what I'm saying? A right tackle in particular on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sure people had their thoughts about that. But Coach, you know what I'm saying, we appreciate you coming on, and you already told us how you was doing. So as we get started, just talk about you know what I mean, just transitioning from being an NFL player to, you know what I'm saying, to being, I don't want to say a civilian, but just after NFL play. Let's talk about that transition.
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the hardest things, probably the hardest thing to do as an athlete, man. I thank God for having a strong mind and and being very valuable in different phases of life. But it's very hard to make that switch, man. That's kind of like right now when I talk to my guys. You know what I'm saying? I know we talk about money and all this stuff, man, but that stuff don't last long. So like I always talk to them about having a degree with a job that can go out and make some good money, knowing how you spend, knowing what you want in life. Make sure that degree you have is a job where you can show that and enjoy life comfortably with your family and etc. Man, but I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 4 or 5 years to figure it out, man. Like after I finally finished playing, I worked at Delta, I worked regular job, and I always wanted to do something around football and the sport. My degree was in sociology, man. So back then, my mindset was like being a jock. Like I did track in college.
Yeah.
I did
Oh, wait, right?
football. So yeah, yeah. So a lot of guys take that stuff and what I'm saying, they don't really make themselves valuable. They just play football. They half-ass school, and after that it comes to an end. You know what I'm saying? But it was very hard, man. Like I worked in clubs. I ran a club with my one of my partners. I did security, like travel security with one of my good friends and stuff, man. But when I figured it out, man, it was like it was a lot of weight off my shoulders, man. A lot of weight. Money wasn't an issue because me blessed playing football, I was blessed, to make money and all that stuff. It was just finding something that you wanted to do. And when you play NFL, like you don't want to work for nobody, because the checks are different.
Yeah.
So you oftentimes feel yourself. Some guys get kind of humbled because now you gotta work a regular job. You got somebody nickel and diming you. All those things that come under working for somebody else instead of working for yourself. So the transition was good, but now now it's like I'm having more fun now than when I did when I played ball, man. Just because what I'm doing now. So God is good, man, for me to find that hit it and be very good at it just because I went through it and know what it takes. So but it's a hard thing. A lot of guys, I know guys now that play ball that haven't really never bounced back. A lot of guys that just lost, and a lot of it is just mental. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like I always tell my kids, like football is gonna hurt your feelings. Besides your mom and your parents, your first love, like football probably gonna be your second love in your life. So you gotta like really understand. Like right now, when I tell a kid like football gonna hurt your feelings, man. So get prepared for it. So but it was a hard transition, man.
100%. So it was a lot to unpack. You talk about the big switch. You talk about having the most fun you ever had training these kids. So what? Just talk a little more about that process. You know what I'm saying? You went from Delta. You know what I mean? Went to what I'm saying being a bouncer, being traveling security. So like,
And
when did you find that you was like, maybe I just need to get back to the youth? You know what I mean? What did it click for?
man, look, when I stopped playing ball, I was working, man, these jobs and stuff. And I just, man, I was going to football games. I'm like, man, I want to do something about football. I want to coach. I want to do something. So started coaching at Discovery High School in Gwinnett County. That's one of my first jobs. One of my good friends, Ephraim Hill. He played CFL. I played against him in high school and he played NFL and CFL. So me and him are real good friends. So we, what I'm saying, he got the head coach job at Discovery. And we kind of started it there, man. So I just thought about like training linemen, like how many people really show attention to offensive linemen? Like it doesn't really happen because it's very hard to teach. There's a lot of science involved in lineman training because you got to bend. A lot of big guys don't want to bend their knees. So I started out like small time. I'm talking about I was giving out free sessions. I was training a dog on the south side, a dog on the park in Fairburn, Cedar Grove Park. Like, what I'm saying? I started just getting guys, go on social media, like giving guys free sessions. And I started on the south side, and then I moved myself to the north side, where I was a part of a gym, and that kind of started me just having a desire to like really just like train. Man, Marcus Howard, my D line, my guy that trains the D line and linebackers and the edge pass rushers. Me and him started together. So me and him started the same gym, the same mindset, the same grind. Um, and then it started just picking up. And then once parents kind of see what you do, and once they see their kids' life get better and they understand more in the sports aspect on and off the field, then that's when the parents gonna start spending any amount of dollar to invest in their kid, because you making their life, you helping them parent also, because that be the hard part, is going through the ups and downs of playing, not playing, getting better, the work ethic, working out, doing things you don't want to do. There's some things you don't really think about doing as a young kid, and not knowing what it tells in the sport. And got big. I got my first guy. I got one of my first clients, Miles Hinton. He went to GAC. Him and Addison, he went to GAC. They were all Americans. So that kind of like put me at a level like, okay, I had guys, but these guys were the all Americans that everybody wished for and hoped for when they train athletes. So started with them, and then kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Um, And man, look, man, now it's to the point where like now it's come to like this year 6, and for me training, and I'm think I'm blessed to be right where I wanted to be, as far as like training and how successful you can be training, how what's the impact on people's lives, and how can you pour into a kid. My motto is, how can I flip a kid? How
Mm.
fast can I get you better? How fast can I get you to play better, do better, and just be better? You know what I'm saying? So, um, then it just a lot of guys I train, what I'm saying, kind of like still playing, but like a lot of guys like Lyndon Cooper. He was at Carrollton. Like he was one of my first guys on the south side of Atlanta. I knew his mom pretty good. At the
Mm.
time, my license was messed up, so his mom was picking me up, and we was going to train at Creekside or Langston, at anywhere we could find a spot to train. And this is what his mom was one of the parents that knew what it took, what I'm saying, with just him and her, and we just hammered the nail again, what I'm saying, like getting better. And a lot of people doubted him also, and he's thriving at Pittsburgh. He's a captain at University of Pittsburgh,
Nice.
um, along with some other guys. So it's just been a ride, man.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
so like what I mean, we hear about it all the time. Players they transition from playing into their next phase of life. It's to be like a lot of dark moments for some people. I'm not sure what it was for you, man, but just I'm saying, how much did did the kids just help that transition make it smoother?
How much of the kid?
Yeah, like help. How much did the kid like? You just talked about impacting the kids. You know what I mean? Connected with them, connected with the parent. You get to see them. As you changing their life, like you say, you flipping kids. So how
Yeah.
much did that ease your mind to like? You trying to
Oh
find meaning in
man,
life. Yeah.
man, man, it feel good, because what I'm saying, you're doing right by folks, man. That's how I was raised. And I believe in it. I know people have their ways of doing things, but if you just be fair and treat people right, man, I think you be blessed, and everything will start coming, and you start flipping stuff, man, just because that deed you're doing for somebody, what I'm saying, is gonna come back tenfold in your life at some point, man. But like when me getting a lot of feedback from a lot of parents, kind of like, what I'm saying, telling me how they felt, and what was happening, how happy they were, especially when the kid get their first scholarship early in life. Um, it just, it's a feel good moment, because the parents start hitting up and talking to you, and then after that, then the parents start spreading the word. Like, so that's kind of like your another way of marketing. Like, when parents get together on teams and stuff, the parents are kind of click tight, so they talk, in the stands, and hey, how is Drew getting better? Who's he working with? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how it just multiply. And but from there, man, but it's a good feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, I don't have any kids, man. But I just kind of see and kind of know how hard parenting is, especially dealing with this the sports and academic time. Just to put it all together as an athlete, man, and organize your life is. I know it's a feel good moment for a parent because I know I was young and I wasn't a smart kid in school. Get me grounded, like go to class, do things right, not get in trouble because I had to play on Friday and Saturday and Sundays. So you know, but it helps me. I mean, it helped a lot. You know what I'm saying? When the parents give you that feedback, or just anybody, just social media. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you get the feedback from it, and you know, and then also the college coaches start vouching for you, and you know when you get that vouch, that's when everything started to like change because you know everybody initially wants to go to you know what I'm saying the college and play football on a scholarship. So they help out a lot for me, man, at different schools, all levels. I get a good vouch from some coaches, man. So it's a good feeling, man.
Absolutely. I just want a couple last two questions before I throw it to Naj. You know, in entrepreneurship, you know what I mean? Really an OG and into the training thing. Like when you got into it, really was no market, just now becoming like, okay, I can charge this for my services. Or how did you navigate like, okay, I'm helping you, you know what I'm saying, you change your life, but like how do I necessarily charge for it? How was that early on in that process?
Man, look, man, I'm a man. I think about. I really can't talk about how I think, man. But at the same time, I just feel like I'm from, you know, so I'm from humble beginners, man. So I done seen money, how to make money. I feel like business is not really something that you need to go to school for. I feel like business is good customer service. It's figuring out ways to hit areas. What area can I market? And of course, sometimes you know you can have your fee, but sometimes some families and people can't really afford that fee, man. So, you know, sometimes I was giving out free stuff, first session free, $25. Then I moved up to 40. Then you know, go to the 50 mark, and I feel like I stood to this day. Now I'm you know what I'm saying I go up, you know what I'm saying it's like 75 for a session, man. But I'm a type of guy that's not gonna really turn you away by money to train, man, because I feel like that's gonna close my pockets up. You know what I'm saying? Some kids you meet, they got it. They got the size and measurements. They got everything you can think of that a college Power Five coach won't. So sometimes you know what I'm saying, and then sometimes you just gotta front them because you're gonna get the investment back at some point because they're gonna end up giving you a lot of attention because they're getting Bama, Ohio State, Georgia offers. So that initially makes your brand look better and it represent the brand good. But at the same time, like man, you just gotta play with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't charge everybody. I just can't charge everybody the same, man. I don't want to leave a child behind because of money. I'm gonna work it out. But if I do give you a discount or whatever, I'm gonna force you to like work for me help you. I might tell the parent, hey mom, give me some more kids, talk to the parents. You know what I'm saying? Just common sense stuff that I feel like works. And for me, you know, I'm the type of guy. My dad was a truck driver, so I don't think for me. I mean, I'm based in Swanee, so I know it's hard to get there. So I train all around the city. You know what I'm saying? All around Georgia, and this is kind of how I also get a lot of kids, just because I put myself in position to meet and greet. And you know, when you go to the country, man, you get a lot more love just because they don't really have too much down there as a city kid. So
Right.
you know, they probably have the most upside just because they don't have the Smith machine. They don't have the sleds to do all the stuff they do, but they raw. So my motto, you know what I'm saying, just the money part, man. Like I feel like in training, I feel like you have to have at start out you gotta give some, and I also gotta have something going on to keep your bills afloat. And that's what I did. I worked at warehouse at night when I first started, making good money at the Publix warehouse right here in Decatur, working in the ice cream department, like making good money. overtime, and then I was training in the daytime. So you got to get your pride aside and make that thing. Once I started getting more known, then I started getting out of my ways. I started posting more, making more videos, recording more. I could do a better job with that stuff, like hiring somebody, get somebody to do that stuff for me, man. But I feel like I do a good job, a decent job of like putting it out there on my own. Like I'm just a one-man band now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. So, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just organize it to where it works for me. I'm not saying that it's everybody does the same thing. I don't have a gym of my own, so I don't have to have a lot of upkeep. I just pay rent to gym, and everybody comes. So it kind of works out in my favor all the time, man. And on the weekends, I kind of like go see my mom and dad in Fairburn. So I always like set up a session somewhere, either Douglasville or Fairburn, somewhere that I can attract a lot of people to come and work and get better as a lineman. And it starts to add up.
I'm saying it all adds up at the end of the day. Long, like you said, long as you're affecting the right people, you know what I'm saying? You work with people at the end of the day. You are a psychologist and a trainer all in one. Like I said, last thing I'm gonna throw it to you now. I appreciate you being patient, brother. Let's talk about, like, was there any times, you know what I'm saying, you was at the warehouse, you were like, man, I ain't gotta do this. I used to play NFL, man. I'm like you said, you gotta work on the ego, right? So I'm saying, how did you know what I'm saying, manage
For sure. Strong mental, man. I don't get down too long, man. I done been cut, released. I'd have been cut before training camp, picked back up a week later. I've been sent to NFL Europe. I done played arena football. So like being in the sports, man, and going through those things emotionally, man. Like I was always, my mom and dad they ain't from America. They from the islands. My dad from Guyana, my mom from some Barbados. So like naturally, my mental is already strong. I don't have too much sympathy for too much because I done been through. I know my parents have been through a lot. I done been through a lot to get to where I am now. So that mental that I was raised with, as far as like just having a routine every day, getting up and going to work every day as a young kid, yard work, cutting trees down, chopping wood, like all that stuff I've done, allowed my mind to like, what I'm saying, be strong enough to like, okay, man, look, gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Gotta figure it out. And not saying that I worked those jobs in warehouse. I had a degree. I got a degree, but like I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, like I had to figure it out. I didn't taught school before. I worked as a teacher in the school system already. I didn't work at Delta at the same time. I did stuff like in warehouse, working jobs and stuff, just making money and training when I first started. So like, it's all about the mental, man. That's why I tell my kids now, like, if your mental not strong, sports is not gonna be for you because the coaches in college are gonna really dog you out. They're gonna demand a whole lot more than what you used to being demanded on. So, sometimes kids like to go the easy route. They want to go to people that want to stroke their ego, tell them everything good all the time. But they want to go to people that's going to be detailed and tell you what's wrong and construct the criticism at the same time. So it was hard, man. But for me, I know things don't last too long in my life just because I know how I move. I know my energy level is up. I know my mind is up. I just know I still stay in shape. The kids keep me in shape because I can't not look the part and be around those kids and try to teach them whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it all works hand in hand with, you know what I'm saying, what I was trying to do. But it was hard, man. But the mental, all mental, man.
Go ahead, Nash.
All right, so obviously, Coach, you said mental, obviously coming like from your background. Is there anything, Coach, like you just lean on? I know obviously you had great teaching, great leadership from your parents, but do you go somewhere? Do you hit the gym? Do you use a sauna? You know what I'm saying? Do you just be amongst yourself in nature? Like, how do you just kind of have that getaway when a tough moment arises?
Man, for me, getaway, man, go to the gym, put some. Look, Mama always told me you can't really start the day with that hood music, man. So I'm the type of guy. I put that gospel on and get that motivation going. And so I know my parents be saying, but the music affects your mind. You know what I'm saying? And some you can use it for them, but those things kind of help me out. But weight room, giving myself some me time, getting stretched, sauna, all those things kind of help me out. and going to football games, just getting away. Like for me, getting away is me, like working out. I go get stretched by a trainer named Cree. Y'all need to go follow her. She's at GSP, but she's a trainer, but she stretches all adults and athletes and vice and et cetera. So I get stretched. I go to Sweat House, cold tub, sauna, studio, and I just started getting my feet done. So that's how simple, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Man,
was, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I do, and I watch a lot of film, watch a lot of football. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very simple. I use my out of town trips with my football visits, training for me to use that time when I have downtime to like just go enjoy myself and have fun, man.
100%, coach. Tell us about some of the players you've trained, or just some of the use cases, coaches you've had so far. Just in your career. I know you trained a lot of people. I know you had some successful stories. Just tell us about a couple of those.
Man, look, man. Started with Lyndon Cooper, Miles Hinton. He plays for the Eagles right now. He went to Stanford and transferred to Michigan, got a national championship there. Addison Nichols was with Addison and Miles were my two first All-American. Addison goes to SMU, played center, starting center. Um, who else, man? Big Bo. I had those I you know what I'm saying. The Big Mike and Larry O, they work with those guys too, but I helped out, you know what I'm saying, sometimes in training. I used to pick him up from his house and go train just to get better, spend time with him. Cortez Smith, he's one of the guys I first started with. I've been with him 6 years since he was 8th grade. He's a center at Georgia, a true freshman. Who else, man? It's so many of. I had probably like 4 or 5, 5 or 6 All-Americans the whole time I've been training these 6 years. So I've been blessed. Walt Sinclair, he's at Georgia also from Grayson. The 2 tackles pretty much a lot of guys at Grayson I train right now just because I know the head coaches and I know some of the coaches on staff. So sometimes they allow me to work with those guys in the off season. They allow me to use they park or they field for me to work with those guys like schools like Parkview, Grayson, Creekside, Langston, Douglas County. I got Big Josh at Douglas County. Big 6'9" kid, offensive tackle. Pretty much the whole Douglas County O line I've worked with, just because Coach White is one of my good friends, former coach at Creekside, and he just took me on his wing, and he knows exactly what I bring to the table for like my results and what I do. Gosh, there's so many kids, man, and I travel, so I go to South Georgia. Big Casey Millard, he's over there at Westover.
He's nice.
Kelsey, I had Kelsey in 8th grade for B2C. You know what I'm saying? That's an opportunity I used to do, and that kind of helped me out to get a lot of kids. But the biggest thing I've done is that FBU. The FBU kind of like put me in position, like work with a lot of middle school talent, offensive line, of course, Tyler Ford at Gainesville, Carter Mathis at Gainesville, Malachi Dudley at Heritage. These are all going to be big time Power 5 linemen at some point. And I just don't want to talk about the big schools. I got kids going to just regular schools, you know what I'm saying? And they still going to get the opportunity. Cartersville, I'm attached with Cartersville a lot, with Langston Hall. He's a Tulane commit. Man, I can talk for days, man, but it's a lot of guys I've trained, man, and I've just worked with. It's been fun. Like I need to start writing it down and start just
Keep a journal.
keeping a journal. I have a journal, man, but I don't know why I'm going blank right now, man. But I've been attached to probably like 50 to 60 kids in this whole area. It's probably the amount of money they've made in scholarships. You got a kid like what's my guy from Paulding County, man?
Tyreek.
Tyreek, you got a kid like Tyreek. He's going on like he got a lot of offers, but think about a kid that get 50 offers. I probably had like 10, 11 kids get 50 offers or more. and they can't even count to how much money that was worth. So it's been a blessing for me to like all these guys' lives and and help them out through the process, and just help be successful on and off the field.
For sure. Now, coach, when they go to college and NFL, you have to start getting like little posters wherever you at, and then just put them
Nah,
up.
Yeah,
Like, hey, you
yeah,
want to get
yeah.
trade? And
I
then
think
show.
this conversation we having right now just kind of like I'm a one man band, so I know I just got to focus on my next thing. Gonna be a website so I can like really detail all
Yeah.
that stuff who I work with and the parents can work on, man. But sometimes I be so busy and I try to do my clothing. I try to do the calls. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like I gotta call. I gotta answer back. How many
it's so
parents be hit
funny.
my phone up? Like it'd be crazy. But also trying to train and try to find different ways to find talent. Like, but it's saying that's my next phase is just getting that stuff written down and so I can like keep tabs of it. Man, I know I miss a lot of guys' names, man. I hope nobody get mad at me, man. But it's a lot of kids. Buford, we Buford, talking about Ben, Noah Nixon, Preston. Um, these are all guys I've touched and worked with. Big Paul is at LSU with that's Ben's brother. I worked with him. Aiden Bainfield from UNC. I worked with him. He went to Mill Creek. These just a couple of kids that I work with, man. And there's so many more. And there's so many more. And I'm starting to find a lot of big eighth graders, man. Like APS. APS has so much talent that people don't know about. Like, but that's just a couple of guys, man.
For sure, coach. And then from that point, just you seeing it, you were successful in the league and obviously in college, and now you're giving back to the community and training them. What, coach? Tell me what's the key, man, to being kind of that elite offensive lineman? Do you got to be a dog? Do you got to have to be able to bend? Do you have to be able to use your leverage against different defensive linemen? What's the key to being an elite offensive lineman? You think?
Man, look, all we doing is creating a play on NCAA or Madden, man. You got to be able to bend. First of all, you got to develop your quads to hold your body weight up. That's the first thing. Like, and the stance holds covers that. Then you gotta work on your foot speed. A lot of guys don't play multiple sports, and this is why basketball guys get offered first as a lineman because they already got quick feet, skinny ankles. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta have that, and I feel like you gotta have a good strong grip. You gotta have you pass the look test. You gotta be able to drop your hips. So that hip drop is the same as weight room, hand clean and power clean. You got to be able to re-leverage yourself to get underneath a guy. And you got to have some doggone dog in you, man, because these D linemen are freaks of nature. So you got to be able to like, okay, look at them, see it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be hunting in the whole game. So how do you handle being with the gorilla in the phone booth for 4 quarters? You know what I'm saying? 70, 80 plays a game. And that's the strain that college coaches be looking for. You know what I'm saying? You strain, do you have the finish? Can you be nasty? Can you be smart?
Mm. Okay, period, coach. All right, let me ask you this, coach. So, obviously you train obviously a lot of great people. So, when you're scouring, you're looking for the next ones to train. Do you get? Are you getting to a point now, coach, where people DM you saying, "Hey, can you check out this kid?" Or do you have to like kind of reach out or use different sources from coaches that you know? Like, how does your process go when you're trying to find and scout talent?
All the above. I don't care what talent it is. I don't care if it's the D3 talent, junior college talent, Power 5 talent, D1, AA talent. It don't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody has their level of life. And you really can't focus on what somebody else got because you got to get yourself. And it's just like a relationship with a young lady or just people like what they like. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I don't really like try to pick out, oh, I can't train him. I'm never going to turn out a kid. So it don't matter whatever he is, I'm just trying to flip him fast as I can. And then so he can get confidence in practice. It starts in the drills and practice, and it starts with the practice goes to the confidence for the coach to put you in the game and let you and trust you to do what you gotta do. So all the above that you mentioned, I still call, I still text, I get DM, I get parents put me in group chat with other people like, hey, this is such and such. Let's figure it out. Let's work. I'm starting to get the agents to like really like chime in and give me guys to train, and that's gonna be the next phase of my whole thing, like being good enough so I can be like a Quincy Avery to get signed to an athlete's first. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's the next step. I don't really want, you know what I'm saying? I know the NIL is going around and I know everybody want their percentage and stuff, man, but I really ain't got nothing to do with that. If you feel like you want to give me something to reward me, okay, cool. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're doing right by these folks, man, and not really looking for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. Eric, you do whatever you do it. But for me, you know what I'm saying, I know all that stuff gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm putting myself in more position to really like receive all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I still do all that stuff, man. Like I call, text, I call coaches about ninth graders, um, head coaches and O-line coaches I have a relationship with. They want me to do camps with schools and stuff. So all that stuff is kind of like is what I do on a daily basis, man. Every day.
Gotcha. Last one, I'll throw back to Bacon. I want to kind of uncover a little bit, talk about the entrepreneurial mindset a little bit. But Coach, I want to ask you. You just said it. You're a one man band. You don't really have a lot of help. You be kind of navigating this journey by yourself. What would be your advice? I mean, me and Bacon, we're kind of the same thing. We partner on this podcast together and several other business ventures. But what would just be your advice? And I want you to be honest, Coach. I mean, you're African American. I'm assuming. I know you're from obviously the islands and Bahamas. We're African American as well. But just how would you say as a black man, just to be able to navigate this process and be successful?
Man, be professional and be professional and be trustworthy and be consistent, man. That's really it. Like one thing I've learned is like you work for yourself is great, but you're gonna have your ups and downs, man. You're gonna have some time where, like, man, you at a standstill and you be like, man, I got this. Like, you gotta just figure it out. You gotta go to Panera Bread. You gotta get your computer. You gotta get your cup of tea, and you gotta really like plan this shit out. Gonna plan this stuff out, man. Like, you gotta plan it out. And working for yourself, you know what is entail. You gotta get your own. Ain't nobody give you nothing, and you got
Nope.
competition. So one thing
And
about
you're missing them
competition.
down.
One thing about competition, man, you can't really look at it. You can't really show it no attention because now you're taking away from what you're supposed to be doing. Like one thing I learned from NFL: never look at another man's check. And I took this phrase to me through business, through training. Like focus on yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to stay innovative. Like what sets you apart from like everybody else. I know for me, my customer service so good, man, just because I done worked in so many type of situations, like just caring for people, showing that you care, showing that you want to learn, never shutting down your brain on things, man, and really like writing down a plan in a quiet space with you and your partner or whoever, and y'all game planning and then executing the plan. I'm not perfect. There's some things I still have on my plate that I want to do, but just from man to man, consistency, professionalism, and you got to use social media. Y'all know that. Like
Fact.
I'm 41 years old, so me doing the social media thing is different. So like a lot of people recording, and you got to film this and do that, and it's different for me, man. But it pays off. That's one thing about it, man. Like I got one video on TikTok that got like 950,000 views. Like so. I'm finding ways as a I guess they call me to like figure it out, man. And like you know, but no, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all like I've seen y'all stuff kind of like get bigger and bigger every year. So I watch, I see it comes on my feed now. So you know what I'm
Wow.
saying, y'all on the right path. So you know what I'm saying, just keep on finding people to put on your show. They're gonna get a lot of views. I'm starting to get people to tell me like I need to start inviting people to like do stuff like this and like podcasts and all that stuff, man. And just get out my comfort zone. Get out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Because those are things that are gonna probably hold you back. Like me being on videos and talking ain't really me. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's been working because here I am on my page giving tips out about just regular general tips. And it's creating so much buzz on parents because now the parents are getting informed. The moms and dads, the single moms, they're getting informed about what's going on. So, man, keep on doing what y'all doing, man. Keep on game planning and, have a plan and be consistent, man. Be consistent.
Nah, 100%. Because I'm about to flash you back. You know what I'm saying? As we, we don't want to take up too much of your time. Before we let you go, you know what I'm saying? The former Denver Bronco, 2005, I believe, is around the time you got there. Hello to Nada. You know what I'm saying? Elvis Dumerville playing for Coach Shanahan, man. You know what I'm saying? Just flashes back to some of those times. I know you got a couple stories
Oh,
for us.
man. Look, man. I was going against, let's talk about the Giants first, though.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie. The Giants,
Yeah.
man, they had Tiki Barber.
Strahan.
I had a block Strahan, LeVar Arrington. Then you got Osimhen Euro. You know what I'm saying? You got a squad of defensive guys because the year after that they won the Super Bowl. In Denver, man, Sam Adams, D tackle, 360, 70 pounds, can move. I played with Travis Henry was there, Jay Cutler was there. Rod Smith was on his last couple years. But I played with a lot of, the O-line at Denver was like real legendary because Matt Lepsis, Tom Nellen, Montreal Harlan, all these guys, these are vets that kind of really helped me out a whole lot. I played with Bob Whitfield in New York. He's kind of OG. He's like 12, 13 years in at the time, and he kind of helped me out a whole lot. Right now, he's coaching that O-line at Morehouse. So, but it was hard, man. It was hard. It was fun, all at the same time. Going with Champ Bailey and John Lynch, they took us out in the limo to eat. You know what I'm saying? The money they make is crazy. Not them not driving their real car. They get dealership cars.
Right.
And they ride those for a couple of thousand miles and they give it back. You know what I'm saying? But all those stories, man, like the nightlife in New York after games, it was different. Denver was kind of a cool, dope city, man. Everything closed early, man. But I made a lot of good friends in these times, man. Some guys I still talk to today. Social media kind of brought everybody close together. So now I'm finding guys I play with, like, man, what's up? What you doing? A lot of guys coaching. You know what I'm saying? So, these was a lot of good stories, man. Man, Western Carolina, I had Coach Rule, the head coach at Nebraska.
Yeah, I met Rule.
Coach Collins was my head coach from Georgia Tech, the former Georgia Tech. Coach Key, the head coach at Georgia Tech now, was my O-line coach. Coach Wade, like a lot of these guys that's coaching right now, I got ties to. Fran Brown, head coach at Syracuse, me and him good friends. Like played with him. So a lot of these things kind of made me to where I am. Just experiences at times, learning, canceling things out, not doing something again. You know how it is being young, man. But I enjoyed it though, man. The experience. I played in NFL Europe. The Broncos sent me to NFL Europe before I reported there. They get better and more reps. So I played for Amsterdam and Berlin. So that experience was dope because I got family in London. And everything in Europe kind of attached. You just take the ICE and your passport, you can just ride on out. So it was a lot. That was a good experience for me to learn and see the world and just be around different cultures and stuff like that, man. But man, time was had, man. I still look back at those things, man. But for some reason, I think it's fun now. Like taking a kid on a visit, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Nick Brooks, he played at Texas, man. He went to Grayson. Taking him to doggone Texas for official visit. They put us in the Four Seasons for 3 days. They pick you up, eat. Like it's that's fun. I ain't gonna lie. That's the fun part for me. Like just seeing how the kids get quartered around to make a decision. And I think the parents enjoy it also just because they pick you ain't gotta do nothing. They pick you up, they feed you. You know what I'm saying? You get your drinks if you want to at night with whatever they got planned for parents and stuff like that. The players go off with the other players, so you know what I'm saying, you got mixers and stuff. So and you'd be surprised who you meet, man, in these visits, man, from the parents to the coaches to the assistant coaches. Like you'd be surprised when you meet. So those are all things I use for relationships because you're meeting people. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of good stories, man. But it helped me be the person who I am now, man.
Nah, definitely not. You talked about we're in Europe, and it's kind of like it's a hot topic of what's going on right now today. You got a lot of people moving Thailand and moving across the waters for a better lifestyle for less money. So, what I'm saying, through your experience, I know NFL was carrying a lot of the load, but you know what I'm saying, what do you think about the big migration over to the Eastern world?
Man, look, man, I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. Have a location here, have a location there. I feel like if you have the means and the resources to do it, man, try it. I know some places don't really rock with Americans too much just because that's just the way they are. I get it, but I had a ball. I know some people talking about moving to Thailand. I know, so my mom from Barbados, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I always talking about going back there and you know what I'm saying, just it's cheaper. Avocado is probably like 15 cents, you know what I'm saying, compared to here in America, man. But one thing that makes you better, you got to adapt with the times. You got to hustle up, man. Got to hustle up, man. So it's times are different, man. So you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? I would love to like have a location here and somewhere else just to learn another language, be forced to learn another language. You know what I'm saying? And just see different cultures and eat different foods and cheaper.
I'm saying, so last couple things, Coach. We just need maybe 3, 4, or 5 checklists. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was like, I'm about to go to wherever I'm going to tomorrow overseas. And what's like 5 things that they must do or some do not do's on their journey?
Overseas,
yes, sir.
Man, don't be around yourself and don't be by yourself too late. Cause just like in America, when you don't have that New Orleans accent, they're gonna find a way to get you. Man, watch a cup, watch a drink. As Americans, in different countries, man, people are watching. You know what I'm saying? Just like you have stuff, just like you have crime and things in America, like people falling to the bank or watching you. People watch you come from the airport with your bags and knowing you brand new and don't be green. But watch your surroundings. Don't be out too late by yourself. Watch your drink. Just, you know what I'm saying? Cover your drink up. Do's and don'ts. I feel like you need to. I feel like when you do go overseas, you probably need to look at the history of wherever you at, so you know what to expect and what to do and what not to do. Because I feel like if you learn that part, I feel like you'll adapt better instead of just sticking out. You know what I'm saying? More, even though you don't have the accent and the culture part, but I feel like you need to take a tour of the city and just see what the city's about. You know what I'm saying? How was the city came about? How was it developed and so on. And the next thing is don't eat everything, man, because your body ain't gonna be immune to it, man. So you know how people don't like curry goat chicken and all that stuff. It's the same way overseas wherever you go, man. So those are 5 things, man.
I'm saying last question for me, Coach. You know what I'm saying? It's a little deeper question. You know what I'm saying? Naj now, I think Naj is entertaining a lady. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not here floating around. I'm not old yet. I'm still under 30. You know what I mean? You talked about how you don't have any youngins. You got any little rascals running around. So you know what I'm saying, how is that for you? Just any advice for us? You know what I'm saying? As we into a later life.
What was the question again? I didn't hear you.
Just, you know what I'm saying, kids. You know what I'm saying? You don't have any kids. We're not.
Yeah.
Under 30. You know what I'm saying? Just how is that?
Look, man. For me, I was playing sports and I be around. I taught school, elementary school, first, second, and kindergarten at one point in my life. So I always been around kids. So I never really thought about having kids and stuff like that just because I was around so many of them. And you never know, man. Things may change, man, but don't rush it, man.
Is it ever a too late thing or not really?
It's never too late if you healthy. If you're healthy, you're eating the right foods and you're doing the right things in your body, anything can happen. Don't get me wrong. But if the foundation is laid on your life, on how you eat, you know what I'm saying, how you fuel yourself, I feel like you should be healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like for me, working out, eating right foods, like I don't eat bad. I don't eat a lot of bad food. Like I do, like Saturday and Sunday, get some cookies from Subway. But for me, I cook all my foods and stuff, so I don't know if that affects how healthy you are in that area.
Yeah.
But I feel like it does. But just don't rush into it, man, because you know once you have that kid, a lot of things gonna change. From what I saw, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be ready and make sure that whoever you have your kid with, and y'all are equally yoked, as far as like
Mhm.
just on the same page with things, man, because that can tear down your life. It can tear down your business. It can end your business. All right, you know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of ways that can be attacked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you start getting bigger, put in your parent, mama name, whoever it is, but you always want to protect your brand. And with that, when you protect your brand, some people may feel differently about how you protect it. So make sure from my experience and my homies and people I see, those are things that really, you know what I'm saying, like really that I really be, you know what I'm saying, make sure I get done, man. So don't rush it, man. Take your time. Y'all guys still young. Like you got a lot of life left. Um, just keep your health right and stay in shape, man. And you know, when you find the right one, you gonna know.
See? Got any last remarks, Naj? You good?
Nah, I enjoy talking to Coach, man. Learning some things for sure.
Nah, 100%, Coach. We appreciate you coming on. You know, we tapped in, and I'm gonna have to get you on again, big time. But nonetheless, we do appreciate your time and the wisdom and the dimes you dropped on us today. Not just us, you know what I'm saying? We got about 330 people in here, so you know, definitely touched the audience tonight, Coach.
Oh no, man. I just want to tell everybody, man, like, man, if y'all follow me on Instagram, Big Coach Kev, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Big Kevin McAlmont, KevinMcAlmont. But if you just put it in like big league anywhere, it's gonna come up. And I'm the only big league offensive line trainer there is. So if you need help, y'all follow me, man. And
Still there, Coach?
hello, your
Yeah,
screen
we
went blank. I don't know
can
what
hear you, but
happened.
we can't see you.
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you, but just can't see you.
Y'all screen. I see y'all though.
Might have to go out and come back in real quick.
Go back.
Yeah, just because exit out of the live chat, hit that link, come back in. There we go. See it. So everybody, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I'm saying definitely tap in with Coach Kev. You know what I'm saying, well respected across this football all around. He's back in with us. Here we go. All right, we got you back, Coach.
Yeah, man. Just y'all follow me on social media, man. Big Coach Kev on IG, on Twitter, Kevin McAlmont, Kevin, last name McAlmont. And like I said, just if you need to find me, just Google or just put the hashtag in Big League, and it'll pop up for some of my work and some of the guys I've worked with. And you know, if you need any help, if you need any advice on and off the field, parents and coaches and players, y'all come see me. You're gonna be in good hands. You're gonna get good advice. I do demand a lot when I train, man. But the only way you get confidence in sports is the weight room and training. It's the only way you get confidence. I know your mama can pray, your parents can pray, all that stuff. I get that. That's always gonna be a something to do. But the only way you get confidence for your sport is the weight room, because it changes the way you look and how explosive you get and how you move, and the training. The training is detailed over and over and over and over the same things. How many reps can I get taking these steps? It's like a video game. All right, so that's it.
100%, Coach. We appreciate you, and we'll be in contact, man. Much love, and enjoy the rest of your night, Coach.
I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, folks.
There it is, Coach Kev, man. Front story, I remember meeting him the first time at Creekside. No, it was at a pep red zone camp. Coach had a lot of crazy energy. That's when I knew there was something about him. But I'm gonna throw it to Naj. Close us out. Any last remarks, brother?
All right, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Y'all had the show running crazy, man. So, hey, appreciate y'all. Y'all know every Monday night we will be here. Obviously, as basketball season kind of heats up, we might be a little busy. I know next week I might be in and out. Like, I might have to leave early, but hey, we're going to try to work around everything, man. But appreciate everybody tuning in. Another great show. Over 300 people. Y'all ran up X. 313 for me. I know at one point we had like 11 or 12 people watching on YouTube. I know Julian said his comment section was going crazy on his Instagram. So appreciate everybody tuning in for this 2 hours and 40 minutes, man. We hope you enjoy your Monday night, and we'll see you next week for the
Sizzling News Podcast.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all then, man. And y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.
Peace.